Awesome.
Rear. We are late as hell, y'all. What's going on, everybody?
It's not my fault. I was not up here jib-jabbing with Jezzy for the last 10 minutes, so don't blame me. Yeah, I did.
Bud's holding me up in the private chats.
What can I say? I'm
it's
like
fun
that.
back there. We can't
Very
help
selfish.
it. You're funny, bro. Cheers.
What's up, everybody? Oh my God, Jezzy. You and your donuts now. You ain't gonna believe what I found now.
What you find? No way.
Oh my God. It's like three glazed donuts stacked together. It's a coffee cup that you smoke weed out of. And
That's
not only is
insane.
it a coffee cup that you smoke weed out of, it's a water pipe coffee cup that you smoke weed out of.
I don't think anything could be as cool as this fucking penguin, though.
Oh my God, he's so cool. I was worried one of his feet or his nose would get broke off, so I'm glad.
I know, right? Yeah, it came perfect. That's beautiful. Awesome. This fucker looks higher than I do, that's for sure.
Deborah.
You see how weird that
He's
is?
got consequences and repercussions. Being late.
Ooh, I'll bend over.
Ooh, Angie, they just spankings.
Deborah said she's spanking first. Where's their penguin? Oh, duh. The penguin pipe I just showed. See, I'm high. I forgot already.
Are you stoned?
Nah. Deborah put you on the naughty list.
Baby. So I broke down and ordered a new bong today. I don't know why I keep doing this. I guess just because I have a bong fetish. I need them all.
What's going on, Rick?
Shalom.
What up, Ricky?
What's going on? We're listening to Rainbow Unicorns. They've got no underwear on them.
The twerk intro. Come on. It's the best.
Reporting it. Unicorns with no underwears.
I know, right? Bare booty unicorns. Fuck is wrong with them hoes? The hell you guys doing tonight? It's been pretty quiet.
Chilling.
I thought a few people were gonna go live tonight, and I didn't see really nothing going on.
I was just sat over on the. Well, that's what I was. That's what I was sat, bud. Sat over on Sawadis.
Yeah, it's a bunch of trolls over there talking smack. It's like, you know, the usual suspects talking their stupid. What is it? GJ Bottom Boy, which we don't know who that is. And there's the other one, you know, Good Triggered Buddy or whatever. And yeah,
it's sad that is today is revolt. His day today is revolved around him, like showing people that he washes windows in a really big house.
It's so stupid.
No, this is what I do. Like, good for you. It's gonna take me a day and a half to clean this. Like, good for you. You'll be cleaning windows for a day and a half.
Someone else's house. I clean my own windows on my own house.
After the day and a half of cleaning cleaning windows on someone's house that's like 4 or 5
She
million.
shed
Yeah,
and be
he
there
still has to go back.
in Big Bear Mountain. It's the gay mountain in California.
He still has to go back home at the end of it.
It's awesome.
Whew.
There's Natalie coming
Hell
in.
yeah.
All kinds of crazy.
There's a lot of awesome folks in the chat. Deborah Langley, Awkward, Rhyme of the Century, Pangy Wagon,
Deborah's in the chat.
Hippie Witch,
I owe Deborah an apology for putting her.
Christian,
Tracy Moore, fuck
Charles
yeah.
is there.
Judith,
Big Booty Judy.
Pangy. How you doing, brother?
What up, Christian? Bubble One. Cheers, everybody.
Oh no, Natalie's there.
Natalie. Of course, Natalie's there.
Always being infringing on what I'm up to.
She was a little late today, though, I might add.
You infringed on what we was doing, son.
This is supposed to be a Rick episode.
Well,
Rick episode.
Come with it then. What you got, Rick?
What you got?
What I got? What I got is some animosity to a person who can't relate to being a normal person.
Ooh, there's a lot of them motherfuckers out there, though.
How big your nose be? How big your squeegee be?
Big,
kind of stuff.
Big ear squeegee be. I
heard tiny. But you seen it off private, right, G?
I heard you need a limp wrist to work a squeegee.
Oh, you just need a splint beside it to get it in, D.
What up, Terrible T? What up, girl? How you doing? Cheers, everybody.
Charles.
Coming up
did you see that dope-ass penguin?
Your bubbly attitude, charming face. Beautiful.
That's why I've not spoke to you, know. Terrible T. I've heard her speak to other people.
Come on, Nat. You know
yeah, I think I've seen her come up here like maybe once, and she was like popping off. Her and her man was like popping off.
The only reason I think I like her is because she was sympathetic to my small dong syndrome. She was like, "Oh, so it's a mighty oak with a little twig stuck out, is it? That's the same as doglets." I was like, "Yeah, it's similar to that. I like you. You understand?"
That's good. She's got a good.
I think it's funny though. All the hot bitches get the most shit talked about them in this community.
I know, ain't it? T's a looker.
For real.
I had a zinger then, but I'm not going to lay it.
Mm.
I was going to say, yeah, that's why no one talks about Stoner. Boom!
Terrible.
See, that was it. Popular.
Yeah, I couldn't even fully remember the altercation. I just know I remember them coming up once, and it was like some weird shit. Weird shit popped off.
Weird shit always pops off.
Oh yeah.
Ciao to the tea tell-all. What are you doing? Sat in Montana with your dick in your hand, thumbing a softie into the air conditioner.
Oh, he's got a different place now. I think he moved.
Yeah.
Cheers,
in Montana. Somewhere else different in Montana. Still the same state.
Rick, Deborah said you were going to do an apology. What's up with that?
What's this?
I don't know. Maybe she heard you wrong. I didn't hear you say nothing like that.
Why do you assume that's about me?
She said it earlier, like a minute ago.
What's the LD? There you go, LD.
An apology. I must hear this and record it, Rick. Do tell.
Yeah.
And then she said, can we return to the apology for a quick moment?
Oh, I see. For blasting the hip bone out. We met in the slabs.
Dog pound, what's up? Links in the description.
You went to the slabs and blew her hips out? What you doing, Rick?
No, it wasn't. Not really. She had like a completely compound knee. Like it was calcified. I went there and knocked it out. It's just a joke. It was just a joke. That's all.
We're all jokes. All jokes and what's it called? parody. It's all allegedly also.
Yeah. I've put it down to this. I think
Thinking.
What were you gonna say?
Rick.
I
Flip
thought you was going to
wrenches.
speak. I was going to say I'll put it all down to ribbing somebody. Like you can rib someone, like take the piss out of them. If you're on like decent terms with them, you can't just decide that you're on another channel and start slating someone for no reason. That's called fucking bullying. So,
You know, there's a lot of bullies out there, though. What you mean?
what do you mean, like specifics? I'd say at the moment it'd be like AJ and Digger.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
they're just bullying
biggest.
people.
Yeah. I mean, Tally isn't even bullying people right now. He's like, step back.
Right,
Yeah, they are
I've got
persistent with it. Like every
I've got to
fucking
throw
time
that in
they're
the
on
center as
YouTube.
well.
Oh my god, Digger can't work because he's on YouTube every fucking hour. Every time I turn on anything, Digger's in there trolling.
Well, you know,
It's not like
technically you only need one hand to run a squeegee.
Oh yeah.
What's
Typing
weird
with
though
one
is
hand,
he brought
squeegee
on
with
his
two.
entire self. He brought on what he received in Sour Diesel's channel earlier on. Brought it all onto himself. No one has no respect for that shit. It's grown too old in this community. Do you know what I mean? Body
Same
shaming
old shit
people.
over and over.
Yeah, and then making not just one but several accounts from the same person to try and put your point across, even though there's no point to make 3 channels, 4 channels, and then use them bisymmetrically to back each other up is just fucking weird. Really fucking weird.
I do not. Damn dog pound. You bully me.
Well, he was making up he got. I'm thinking, Digger's got Canadian Bacon to say to AJ that they found a paedophile in our midst, and that person he settled on was Ray. And
Yeah, Ray. They don't even know who Ray is.
Oh, yeah.
Saying something.
Exactly, that's what I mean.
What up, poser?
No one knows who he is. No one's ever seen his face. He's been in the community for a while, but all of a sudden, Canadian Bacon knows exactly who he is, and he's a whatever the fuck this is, a level 3 paedophile. Whatever the fuck that is.
Where's the proof?
Looking a little
Dessert
different.
type of shit.
It took me a minute to recognize you.
Where's the proof that Ray's a level 3 pedo?
I know.
You have
it? There's no proof, Jose. They're just talking schmack on Ray. They
And,
don't even know his name.
What's real funny is Jose don't care about the proof because he doesn't even know the proof, even though he listens to the proof on people. So fuck out of here with that bullshit, Jose.
I love you too, Jezzy.
You a lie.
I like it when everyone's loving each other.
Yeah, that's why I just spent 40 minutes unsubscribing to all those fucking hate channels.
A lot of haters out there. You're one of them.
I love you
Always
too.
hating on these hoes.
I love you too, Jezzy.
No,
It's okay, Jose. Even if she's wrong and you're not a hater, at least we all know that you're an animal abuser instead. What type of bridge are you living under today?
Yeah,
that's a nice bridge. Look at the rebound.
He took
such a nice person.
Because it got beat up by some asshole and stuff. He's doing what he can do, man.
Yeah, why'd you let your dog get beat up by someone, Jose?
How can
I didn't let her get beat up.
He went into the store, the dog was
Walmart shopping for food and shit, and I hear on the intercom, someone with a dog needs attention now. So I go out there and I see a whole bunch of sheriffs and police, animal control. I'm like, what the fuck? So they had this guy in handcuffs and said that, hey, what do you want to do? I was like, well, if you guys want to press charges, I'm fine with it. And so they charged him apparently with animal abuse intent to harm.
Huh.
Yeah, that's messed up, man. He hurt your
Yeah,
dog. You have to take it to
that
the
person's
vet.
you. You're on about that person. You're on about you. You left
You're
your
an
dog
idiot.
right outside the store,
Where's your
and then
dog
told it
now?
to guard your bags while you went in.
I'm not gonna deal with fucking.
Where's your dog now, bruh?
You want to know where my dog is now?
Right next to him.
Right over there, next to my pack.
Yeah, that's cool. She okay though, man?
Yeah.
She didn't get hurt bad.
She wasn't hurt that bad. They just put her on some pain relievers just in case, and I.
Fuck off, Jose. I don't
Yeah.
believe you. Fucking shit.
It was true, man. Damn, Rick. Give the dog a break. He got beat up eating outside the store. That ain't Jose's fault. He had some crazy guy come up there, and the guy had
Yeah,
all
sorry,
kinds of
but
warrants and
German
shit.
Shepherds don't get beat up outside stores unless some dickheads told them how to behave incorrectly.
I don't know. The guy, he was a freak, man. He had all kinds of warrants, felony warrants for him. He's done shit like this in the past. He just abuses animals.
Because
man.
I asked him, I was like, "How long is the guy going to be in jail?" He's like, "Well, he has several. I'm thinking several might be 2, could be 5. I don't know. Felony warrant, and then on top of that, because I do know anytime you get a animal abuse, depending on this one happens to be intent to hurt, hurt or harm, which leads up to a year in prison.
Yeah, and plus the other ones that he had outstanding. So he's probably got 5 or 6 years, maybe more in jail looking at. He's gone.
You gonna get the
Guy
footage from
walks up
Walmart
and beats up
cameras?
a pretty dog. That's
Nope.
Of course you ain't. Why not?
Yeah, it's a shame that. Why? How come you didn't get sent to
That's
jail or
what you
do
go
any
viral
jail
for,
time
bruh. You
when
go
you grabbed
viral
your
for
dog
that
by the
video
ear?
right there, Jose.
Why
If
did,
you
why
get
did
the
you not
footage
spend
of
any jail
someone
time?
whooping your dog's ass,
I don't know how to go about doing all that shit. And then on top of that, I got warrants too. I got the fuck out of there as fast as I could.
You've got
so
warrants
did you
for
press
what?
charges on the guy or did you run because you think you got warrants?
I know I got warrants for no insurance and registration.
So did you press charges on the guy or did you run?
Yeah, I told them if they want to press charges, they said, well, we can have the state pick it up.
So basically, what you said is, if you want to catch
the
me,
warrants
catch
on
me,
the dog, so you let the state pick
I'm
it
out
up?
of it.
Extradite you for that shit.
Fuck this guy.
You wouldn't stick up for your dog, so the state picked it up?
They did. They said,
Yeah, the state always picks that shit up.
Good job. Buddy wants to know what Walmart was it. He'll request a video.
it's in Houston, on the outskirts of Houston somewhere.
That would go viral, though. He's right.
It really
You need to
would,
get
Jose.
That video, man.
That surveillance video of your dog getting beat up, that'd be your viral video, son.
Well,
Yeah,
I
and
don't
the
want.
dude
I
getting
understand it's a
arrested.
dog, but as the owner, I don't want to be humiliated and shit like that. So I'm leaving it alone.
A lot of people have to
How about stop
front
fucking lying?
How about
Everything from your
shut
mouth.
your fucking trap,
Lies.
dude?
I
Really
used
though,
to
that
do it
Like
all the
like
time.
GJ like
Group,
GJB's just
Alright,
called you
nice
out there.
talking to you later.
Why don't you? Right.
Bye,
Why don't you
Felicia.
fucking asshole? Like GJB just said then, he could get the footage, put it online, someone beating his dog up. No, I just don't want to make any financial gain out of it. But yet you sit for hours online and beg for money. Fucking
No, he said he would.
Yeah, as soon as
People
that
would
dog
pick
got
on
hurt, he was on a live stream telling everybody about it. He said, "Oh, I think my dog would feel a lot better if she could get a hotel room for a few days."
Yeah.
Like, bitch, what do you mean, though? Yeah, I think he's just making up a story to get a hotel room, you know? That's what it sounds like to me.
That could be.
Bud has always got that best feeling in people. I don't think you realise how much of a
Give the guy a chance. If he can come up with that video.
dude. The
that's
guy's
proof
had a
he
chance.
wasn't
The
lying.
guy's had several chances. Several chances. You know, how far do you trust a person?
Well, I ain't sending him money. I'm just saying, I give him the benefit of the
You can't
doubt,
keep on
but
giving
like
someone
Chop Buddy
chance
said,
after
let's see
chance.
that
Right?
video. That thing would go viral, man. Let's get the video up there.
Yeah, but it's never going to happen because it didn't happen. It just never happened.
That's probably why you don't remember we're at Walmart and that shit. Because yeah.
Yeah, oh, I can't remember what Walmart. Like GJB said, show
But
us.
no.
Here comes that dog pound guy.
What's up, Dog Pound?
There goes the chat. Now we have
Give
to
him,
talk
give him
about
where it happened. He can go and he can get the
religious
CCTV.
beliefs and politics,
Get the
and all that
CCTV.
kind of stuff. Then he's going to want to play a game of some kind of trivia, world trivia, and I'll never know any answers. I hate this dude.
Nope. I just came up to rub Rick's belly for a little while.
What do you do? What do you do?
Oh, thank you.
April Fools.
You rub my belly and I'll click my ear with my back leg.
Belly rubs.
For real though, Azel. Mud
I know,
stomping
man,
their
you're
ass.
Azel's in the chat.
Please, I'd be putting my foot up their ass. They kick
Hell
my
yeah.
butt or
All the
something.
cool folks are in the chat tonight.
Jezzy.
Hell yeah, them
Cheers.
trolls are too scared to come in here because we'll get stomping on their ass. Fuck
Hey,
them.
be careful what you wish for. AJ and Digger might come in. Then we're fucked.
I'll time them out just like they do us over at their chats.
Yeah, like we won't be able to cope with them anyway.
Digger's easy to deal with. Just compare lives with them.
We just get him on a racist rant.
Nowhere near Diggers for AJ's for the last I don't know 5 or 6 days. I've not typed in chat nothing. I'll pop in for a minute, listen to Digger bullshit because he's the only one that ever talks on the panel, and then I leave. And one day, was it yesterday or day before, I pop in there, and he's got his phone up to the screen with a picture of me talking shit. It's like, dude,
Like,
What
yeah,
Digger
what the
was?
fuck?
is this?
I saw that part too.
Yeah, it's
When
like,
I
what
scroll
is this?
through, like, I'll check on that shit and see what's going on, and it's like, what the
Is
fuck?
that weird? That's weird. That is he still
What is
saying
this,
that about
man?
wearing? Is he
He's got
about
fucking
wearing
buds
wigs?
on the brain, man. He's got buds stuck in his head or something.
Is he still doing that about wearing wigs, Buds?
Days and Bud's talking all that shit on me.
Buds, is he still doing that about you wearing wigs? Is he still on that hook?
Oh yeah, the buds and wigs and shit. Yeah, he's a freak.
Oh yeah, fucking that dumb bitch AJ was just making a video the other day calling you AIDS and Hazard. The fuck
I
kind of
didn't
shit is
see
that?
one. Somebody
Oh
said
yeah,
So old. That was like last
he had to stutter it
year.
out. AIDS and Hazard. That's how he said it. He's insulting you while he stutters it out.
He does
What kind
stutter
of
like
shit is
foot, doesn't he?
that?
I'm not joking,
I
right?
never
That guy,
heard about
right?
it.
Of all the people saying
So-
that guy has got a fucking huge nose. That's a really and that daft hat that he wears.
I mean, I'm pleased when I see AJ and then I look at myself and I think he's 48. I'm 61. Holy fuck! I'm gonna live to be 95 because
For real, because you look 48 and he looks 61.
Yeah, that's what it is. I look like I'm close to 50 and he looks like he's close to 65.
For
And yeah,
real.
Buds is posted up with super drugs. AJ is just fat nose and gonna die. His wife. He calls people. Listen, have you seen his wife? I don't like calling people. Right?
There's no room to talk.
Isn't no fucking picture.
What's up, Tyler?
Damn, man.
Yeah, Mr. Magoo looking motherfucker.
Killing my bone.
Is that what it was? What DJB put on his community? That's
Yeah,
who
that
it was.
community
His name
tab.
was Mr. McGee.
Yeah, he shared that picture.
It's mad though, isn't it? How people say like the more they lie, the more the nose grows, but because it can't,
Hello.
it literally can't grow no further. It grows sideways instead.
Hello.
There's the new bong I ordered.
Ooh,
Ooh,
hold
sexy girl.
What that is? Oh, it's brick colored.
Well, it's green. It's a green. That's because it's green. It's a green bong.
Oh.
It's a green bong, so it'll blend in with my green screen.
I wish it was brick colored.
It will be when
Hey,
I'm
y'all.
sitting here.
What up,
Hey,
Hello,
Natalie.
Natalie. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
You're looking blue.
I know.
What have you got, Natalie?
I'm trying to
Tell
open
us what.
this joint.
Tell us what you've got and how many milligrams of THC you've got in whatever gummies you've bought.
You know,
I imagine, I imagine you've either just come back from working a shift at the coffee shop. Huh? You blurred out then. No, you didn't.
At least I'm not watching windows and showing off someone's house when it's not mine and I've never owned a home.
Here comes some bangs on Digger again.
What? Yeah, what did I miss?
Everybody's got shit with
Showing
them.
off somebody
I
else.
know he gets on everybody's nerves.
He does. He's just a little fucking like Nazi 12-year-old kid.
It's
talking
so
shit
funny
on
when people
class
have to
all
like
day
show
long.
off someone else's home because they don't have one. It's cute.
Yeah. Or to put a big roll of socks in your pants and then stand up and then grab it and act like you have a big cock.
Yes.
You practiced it all day to make sure it was in the right spot and it laid perfect. You know,
You think it's a roll of socks or a giant sausage?
Yeah, so it made it look like something
Look
huge,
what I
and that's
got.
what he practiced. So when he stood up and was like, "Yeah, big
What a
mommy."
fly zapper.
No,
What the fuck?
This is
Have you
a
had
fly
used it?
zapper.
Are
No.
you telling me Rick really does all this? We're
Which?
talking about Rick, right?
no, we're talking about Digger.
No.
No.
Digger.
I was about to blame all this
Old
shit on
grandpa.
Rick.
I mean,
Digger.
it makes you wonder,
No.
you know.
He probably does
What
do
the
this all.
fuck, dog pound? Right.
Digger's
I'm gonna-
ex-girlfriend.
I'm gonna play. I'm gonna play
woman.
next door in
She
this
turned
moment.
gay,
I'm
so
embarrassed you.
his pencil must
It's
have been
okay.
pretty short.
If you put your arm up, your left arm up there to the top of the shelf. Yeah, right now grab me that while them rolled up 20s and 50s are in, and then send it off to England. Funny is me, I say I was a janitor for a radio station, but cleaning windows is what a janitor does. GJB, you've been more what can I say, more consistent
True.
than he has.
Oh, people can knock him, and he
Yeah,
can
you're
talk
right.
like an idiot all he wants. But hey, he's got a job. More power to him.
Have you been listening to what he's been saying?
Deborah
Last
Langley's trying to
No,
claim
we
that he
don't
do got a
know.
big cock because he porn bombed y'all in Google Hangouts back then. Do you remember that, Rick?
I've never porn bombed anybody. Don't mention that to me.
No. Deborah's saying that Digger porn bombed people first years ago in Google Hangouts, saying that she's saying it's not a sock in his pants, that it's all him.
Okay, well,
did you ever see him do
There
that?
you go.
Congratulations to him then. Even if it is, so what?
But did
Yeah.
you
So
ever
fucking
see
over.
him? Did you ever see him porn bomb with his own dick?
That's
No.
not.
I'm aware. I am aware that he's 5'5" and a 6-inch dick on someone that is 5'5" will look like a 9-inch dick.
That's true.
You're killing me, Smalls. You're killing me.
Short person does look like they have a big dick because they're short.
He
It's all
got
about
that little
scale.
dick energy. I don't believe it
about
at
scale.
all, Deborah. I need to see the screenshots of this shit, or it
Dude,
didn't
that thing
happen.
that you think he's playing on, you think that is a guitar. That's a banjo, like a reconstructed banjo for a child.
I don't know. Jezzy
I think
wants
it's funny when he plays
screenshots.
songs and pretends to play the guitar.
Jezzy
Yeah.
wants
He
screenshots. She's gonna
poses
be
really
measuring
nice
the
with the guitar.
shadow
Every night he
behind
has a
him.
different
She wants
guitar to
that link.
pose with.
Hell yeah, we need.
Buds, you need to wear a pair of earphones,
Why?
or you need to turn the volume up on your device.
Turn the
You
volume
do
up.
sound far away.
You're quiet.
It's because
It's
I'm
not-
fucking sitting way back in my
Deborah.
chair and relaxing. I'm
It's
having
not
a
that,
good
dude. It's-
time.
We've got an over talking issue. It's like I don't think you can hear us when we're
Deborah,
talking.
the only
Can
reason
you
I
hear
have
me,
an
Fred?
issue with that is because
I can hear you talking
he's
about Natalie's
grabbed
talking.
in that area before and he grabbed at nothing. So how is that possible?
Natalie, have you been out and bought yourself a new potato
He's like
peeler?
always
He's
grabbing
a
for
grower,
it.
not a shower.
I don't have to brag.
So he was hard when he
Natalie.
was on YouTube. He gets hard off
Natalie.
trolling.
That's what's creepy. Yeah.
What?
That he's
Have you
like
been out? Have
got
you
a
been
rock
out and bought-
solid cock while he's hanging out with a bunch of dudes on panel.
Exactly.
On YouTube. So creepy. Who does that? And then grabs it and does
He's
weird shit
literally
like that.
hard because he trolls. It's weird.
Well, he's doing that. He's doing that at the same time as
Oh,
step.
guess who's
It's-
here?
Oh my god!
Y'all gonna give me nightmares tonight.
No.
Hey, Jimmy Rizo.
No. Please. Hi. Hi, come on, people.
What up?
Hi.
How you doing?
I love everybody. And
Good. How are you?
hey. Sorry.
Bless you.
What's going on, Jimmy?
Yeah. By the way, unfortunately, some people do not like to come on webcam, and like Mr. Rick. He doesn't want to come on webcam. He wants to say shit and talk shit about people. By the
Oh,
way,
you know
there,
who Rick is? Do you know who Rick is?
yeah, I do. By the way, there, Rick, unfortunately, you do not wish to come on webcam because you are a dyslexic little human being.
Wow.
By the way, there, Natalie, I'll give the microphone back to you.
What did he say?
He said he's giving the microphone back to you, Ned.
Yes, yes. Back to you there, Natalie. The Natalie
Back
of the
to you,
gods.
Natalie. Oh, this is Liddy. I saw you
By the
light
way,
up someone
you
else's
got a
panel
t-shirt
earlier,
there
too.
with a cowboy hat on. I think you're a lovely guy. And I think you're magnificent. The guy in the middle
Yeah.
there with a wall
I get
behind
what
him.
you're saying. I think you're just trying to get what I look like so you can jack off over me. You look like some sort of desperate old person. You're thinking, that guy
Oh,
with the English accent,
Yeah.
I'd love to jack off about it. While you sat there
By the
with
way,
your 1980s
the
compact.
lovely thing
Well-
what you say against me, but unfortunately there, Rick, whatever you say wouldn't work. You know why? Because you will never put your webcam on. It's as simple as that. Okay, Rick. Microphone back to you there, Rick.
There he is. There's Rick.
Why will I not?
Yeah.
You should
Hey,
really
Rick.
get privilege. You shouldn't really get privileges.
Webcam on. Oh,
to
there
see
you go
me.
there, Rick. Hey, Rick.
Joe does.
Surprise
Buds
me.
does. Natalie
Rick,
does. Jez
Rick,
does.
that could be Rick. That could be
Hell yeah, Jezzy.
By the way,
Jezzy just showed her face for all
that could
the
be
haters.
just a video of
Pale, but look great. You look great.
wanting to be himself. By the way, that Jezzy, with somebody looking like an individual, foolish, retarded person like you, with
Fuck you in the neck, old man. Who the fuck you think you talking to, son?
For a start,
You wanna
for a start,
go?
that's not
Go,
Jezzy.
man.
That's Natalie.
Scream, you cunt.
You's a cunt, son.
Is this Dave Gorman's dad? Are you Dave Gorman's dad?
Jimmy
I'm a lovely
Rizo.
human being. By the way, that Jason with the Jason mask, come back on screen. We all know that you live with your mummy in the basement.
Okay, well, can I just explain to people what your problem is? He has an extreme disability where his dyslexia is Scottish, so you won't be able to understand him at all.
Yeah, by the way there, Rick, wouldn't you not like to come on the webcam all the time and talk sense?
No, you'd like to see me jerk off on a webcam, though, you weirdo.
You're not really there. Not really, Rick. Rick, listen, I am a real person on webcam, and like Natalie, she's a real person. You're the guy next.
Who am I talking to here? Am I talking to you, that person that's in a room with a fly squatter?
Rick,
Bottom left hand corner. Is that you?
You're a weak person now.
I had the fly swatter.
Unfortunately, Rick.
It looks like one of those lights that attract flies.
Anyway, Natalie, I guess it's your show. Unfortunately, Rick.
Actually, it's
He's
called
calling
the
you. He's calling you
Jezzy Too
Natalie
Much For
again.
You
He's saying,
show.
okay,
Rick,
Nicholas, I'll leave you alone. No, it's Jezzy's stream. Jezzy's stream, you
You're
pissed old
boring,
bastard.
son. You
Yeah,
come
by the
over
way,
here
there,
and
Rick,
try to
don't
insult
call me a
people. You ain't
asshole
talking about
bastard.
nothing.
But you don't have the balls.
You ain't talking about nothing, cunt. You ain't got the balls.
Show us something you can do. What have you got? Have you got a set of drums in front of you, or a guitar? Show us something you can do.
By the way, there, Rick. Maybe.
Oh look, he's an old DJ. He's an old DJ. Oh, he's an old DJ. What's it?
What do you need all those things for? On your
Are you a black hacker or
Some
whatever?
people upload videos of other people.
He's from that IP2 community, y'all.
Pandiator.
community.
It sounds like his tongue's
So,
swollen.
sir, I have
Oh,
a
I
question
get
for
it.
you, sir.
Nolly,
Why do you
Nolly,
have all
please.
those items on your desk, sir? Why?
Oh, wait,
I
wait.
have 6
Item.
computers.
What
Why
do
do you
we-
have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like a million things on your desk?
You got
Why?
4
He's an
Yeah,
old school DJ.
Yo,
Yes,
he's
go
actually
there.
broadcasting live off of the radio.
Please give me a break. Come on,
He
man.
actually, yeah,
I see that printer in the back there too. What are you doing
All
with that?
right, okay. then.
Pose
he's
Yeah.
broadcasting you guys live.
By the way, there, I do not mean to be sucked into the virtual reality from which I'm doing now, and I think.
Okay,
By
but to
the
be
way,
fair,
this is
Yo,
not
why-
a me.
to
I
Sound
be
like
fair,
you're just talking like a
when
robot.
you did come up, you said,
Yo, you
"I've
better
got
give me
something.
the channel.
I've got
Hey,
shut
shut
up,
up,
Jose.
am being abusive. I am being
Said,
a lovely
I've got something
Hey.
to say to Rick.
Shut up,
And
Jose.
Royalty, dude.
Come on now, Rick. Let's hear what you've got to say.
Well, you was the person who started it.
By the way, there, Rick, please do not stutter when you
You can
talk.
join in on the conversation if you like. You don't
What
have to
country
attack
are you
people.
from there,
You're not from Digger's realm, are you?
By the way, there,
What about-
Rick, I wonder why you were
What-
stuttering.
Wait, don't you know,
Whereabouts are
Rick,
you
that
from?
Digger is one of the biggest trolls on YouTube or whatever the hell AJ keeps saying about him?
Whereabouts are you from?
Yeah, by the
Mike,
way,
it.
there,
Where are you
Rick,
from?
listen. Unfortunately, you do not have the privilege to ask me where I'm from because
Oh, do we
you
not? Oh, sorry then.
titted,
Sorry, Mike.
Rick.
It's okay, Mike. We'll pick it up somewhere else later. Then.
Yeah, Mr. Rick, wouldn't it sound boring if I asked you, like, where
It'd be
you
nice if you could get to the point.
Rick,
we can all see you've bought like cheap shit monitors and really small Roland mixers.
Hey, Rick, listen. My monitors are real. I am a real person. I am Jimmy Rizo. Look me up on YouTube. I've got a real show. And my show ended tonight, which, I had it going for like 5 hours, but I thought it was rather boring.
When you have to give me a chance to translate it.
So,
Fucking
Mr.
hell.
Rick,
You don't expect me to remember that now and regurgitate it to these people what you just said.
by the way there, Mr. Rick, do not say to me that you're real and I'm not, because you're just a simple person in my life. What means nothing to me. Thank
Okay,
you there,
you
Mr. Rick.
just gone with. You are a very old DJ, aren't you?
Really?
You're 68 years of age. You still love the DJing life, but you're never going to get back to where you get booked,
Deborah.
is it?
Listen.
Hey,
Listen,
Rick.
Rick.
how are you? Going on?
What's
I
up,
really
Deb?
want to argue with you there,
Hi
Mr. Rick.
guys.
Because you mean nothing
Hey,
to me.
How you
Hi.
doing?
So
Anyways,
so
hi,
who exactly
lovely day.
who is this crackpot?
Oh, it's extremely
Jimmy
difficult
Rizzo.
to understand what he's saying.
Yeah. I'm
And
not
he's
a
supposed to, and
Are you,
he's
are you
supposed to
Welsh?
be English.
Are you Welsh? Are you
normal
Welsh, son? Or are you
human
just too drunk?
being. Not so.
You call them guys outside of the jail.
So you're from the I Puberty 2 group?
No, not really. No, sorry.
No? Okay. Just wondering. Because all I've heard is some childish mudslinging since you came in.
By the way, we all just wonder upon which we, or maybe people as individuals, which you have never met before. This
Can
is
you
the
put your
first
teeth
time-
in before you speak to us, Jimmy?
This is the first time you
be
have
drinking while you're talking. Is this all pre-recorded crap you're slapping on us, and you're sitting back there drinking,
Oh,
stuffing away,
listen,
and
this guy
you're
who said
talking at the same
recorded
time?
crap.
You drink to your mouth,
Well,
and the
you
words
can-
coming out of your
Yeah,
damn
okay then. If you believe that
You can
everything's pre-recorded crap, please do not talk
You
to
can-
me, you alcoholic
See,
idiot.
I've dealt with these people before. The best
Oh,
way to deal with
darling,
the best way to deal with
it.
it.
Out, but I'm
Listen,
not
listen,
you
right,
mouth
come on. The best way to deal with a person like this
Lady in the
is
center.
to let them speak themselves out. Oh yeah, well, all
Yeah,
that,
the guy
all
on
that.
and on and on and on.
buttons on his
He
goddamn.
ain't even
I was
letting
I was
nobody
gonna
talk,
say,
man.
just let him speak himself out.
Don't let the
No
door
one
hit
talk.
you where the good Lord split you, jackass.
Yeah, that's
I'd
right.
like
Yeah,
to point out the
Jesus.
fact that Natalie looks like she has a black eye.
Do it.
He's probably so
What you
sad now.
mean?
He doesn't realize he's been kicked off. He's just like he's all
How
sad
do
on
I
his
look
own.
like I have a
Black
black
How do
eye?
we
He's
do
fat.
It's because of the shadow that's on your
How do we
iris.
that lovely lady in the
Which
middle of the
eye?
screen?
She's just super
Natalie,
stoned.
you're a lovely lady, you know.
Natalie,
Oh yeah, people.
Hey, Rizzo, get off my bed.
Yeah. Natalie is a lovely person.
Rizzo,
And
stop looking
we're
at
gonna
my
hang
bed.
it 2
did you
seconds.
just say Natalie is a lovely pisser?
Where'd she go?
And
You put me
all
down
these
next to him?
people like you today, looking in.
Okay,
This guy's
okay.
too
Spread
much.
out, spread
Fuck
out, spread
you.
out.
Sorry, Natalie.
Yeah.
I love you, baby. I love you,
Hey.
baby.
It's a
Oh,
devastator.
hey, dude, while you're down there, can you take care of something for
Is
me?
he saying
Just
I
ask
love
me
you,
if
baby?
can.
Yeah.
Yeah, listen. No.
So what's coming your way, brother?
I am almost.
I love you, baby.
Yeah, for real. Put that
I
money
like-
to good use.
I do not like people from southern Texas or maybe Kentucky.
Jezzy, did you change his
there.
name or did he come in with that name?
That's his name that he came on with. He's been
So he
using
came
that
in.
tonight.
So he
People
came in
from
stuck
the
all in
states
people.
of America.
Thank you, hippie.
Before I
is he
went
still-
live, I was watching that
is
guy
he still
Dan. You
talking?
remember that guy Dan that came up here? He was on Dan's channel just a little bit ago before I came on, doing the
Well,
same
if
kind
he's
of
still
act.
talking, he ain't doing his job.
Root killing idiots from the south.
You're a fucking idiot,
Hey.
bitch. Who you talking to?
Hey, I'm on your side over
You
here,
guys,
man. I
he
like
looks
you.
like
Natalie, I
he's.
wouldn't go to you.
I'm the
Put
one
him on
that
full
really
screen,
likes you,
Jeff.
man. Don't change that.
Kill him. Put me back on full
US
screen now.
He
Natalie.
looks like he's like
Why you
during
moving
his
backwards so
drunken
people
hour.
could see
You
that
know
or
what
on
I mean?
screen?
I'm just trying to be a
Big
normal
PG.
human.
Can you
being.
tell us? Right, just tell me the
You
truth.
need to-
Are
you
are
need to
you
try harder,
over?
brother.
You
Are
guys,
you
look,
over
his shirt
55
says
years of age?
Harlem.
By the way, there, Mr.
His shirt
York.
says Harlem.
Are you over 55 years of age?
Thought there, Mr. Yorkshire, but unfortunately, you live in your mommy's basement.
I live in my mum's
You live
basement.
in your mummy's basement, bitch.
I'm asking you what age you are. Are you 55 years of age or older?
Hey, yeah.
Are you
By the way,
older than
Mr.
55?
Yorkshire, unfortunately, Mr. Yorkshire, I will put you on block very soon.
Okay then, bye.
Ali, don't
Put us all on
You're
block.
gonna put us on
Aw,
block,
look at you.
bitch.
Look at you all scary and shit, you know?
Well, how's he gonna put us on block, bitch?
We've
what
been
does that
trolled by the
mean? How
best
you-
motherfucker.
He thinks it's
Go
what
on
he's
down
running.
the road.
Right, Pansy? He's
Jesus.
definitely over 60.
How you gonna put us on block, bitch? What you talking
By the
about?
way, they are not over 60. Okay, cowboy hat with a great t-shirt on.
Yeah, go on then.
That would be the dog
Speak.
pound. Or you can call
Can
me
somebody
Dog Pound.
translate for me, please?
Oh,
What he said? He said, "Give
look
me a
at
second while I speak to you with the cowboy hat and the grey top."
Deborah, because we're
So what?
confused.
You're saying
Oh my
you're
God,
under
this-
60?
I know about
And
me
the
when
only
these
time in my
guys are
life I've ever had
past
to
that
ask
Respect your
puberty.
elders in here.
Deborah,
then,
I don't know what's
buddy.
going
Yeah,
on.
too.
Oh, dude, this is
I
so
don't
off
know.
talking.
These guys are past that puberty. But they're
Yeah,
not.
why do you just keep
You're not
talking and
real.
talking? Do you ever listen? Do you ever listen?
I
Do
do
you ever listen?
After my dad.
Unfortunately, these guys are past that
Oh,
puberty.
you're so annoying, bro.
I am
Why
a
are
lovely
you doing
person.
this?
And like the guys in the chat room.
Let
Why
him
is he
finish.
doing
Let him
this?
finish. Let him talk himself
Bro,
out.
I
See what
can't
he's got to say.
follow it if he just keeps going.
Well, I'll fill in for
He's
bits.
retarded.
Sorry, Nadia, I'm not gonna keep
What up,
doing
Kiwi
that.
Bear?
Hey,
Nadia, I'm
Kiwi.
just resting.
No,
Wait,
he
what?
wasn't joking, man.
What is it? What is he got to say, weirdo? Yeah, we'll get rid of this dude now. Not Eddie, the other dude.
What
Get
up,
rid of him.
Eddie?
I want to talk to that guy.
Oh, Eddie
Talk
wants
to
to
him. Oh, he wants to talk to.
I want to see, first of all, if it sounds any different from up here than down in there. I felt like I was getting pooped on.
Mr. McIntyre,
This guy's cadence is I've never heard a cadence so bad that I really felt like cancer was growing in my ears.
By the way, there, weak
It's hard to
individual.
listen to. I even switched headphones because I thought it was my headphones, bitch.
I think-
but it's
I mean,
By the
it's
way,
a
there,
nauseating
It's
cadence.
most entertaining here.
This guy, fuck up, you cunt.
Motherfucker,
Fuck
you
you,
can have that
cunt.
shit set up in a
I'll
closet. You
shove
look
a
like
cunt
you're being
in your
attacked by
mouth, you little
computers.
dirty bitch.
Yeah, by the way,
It
there,
looks like
Okay.
this
it
son
looks
of
like he's being attacked
I've
by
never been
computers.
called that
gotta be
before.
nice. To
For real. They
Please,
use cunt as if we haven't heard
nice
it.
love towards individuals.
I do notice that
Lovely
that
individuals.
me claiming you're.
He can't get out of there.
I do
He's
notice
stuck in
that
it.
You
you're
can
stuck on
Hey,
the word
hey,
puberty
listen,
a lot.
that's
so-
what you believe. I can't get out
Wait a
of there.
minute.
But
Maybe he's
unfortunately,
asking us to help him.
I can't get out of there, and I do
He's
not
stuck.
want.
He's hosting a radio show like
shit.
someone
The
else
camera-
in our community.
The
but
camera
he's
is sideways. He's actually stuck on the floor underneath all that shit.
Yeah.
I'm not
Our
stuck
legs are
in
pinned
any
underneath.
He's from northwest England. I can understand what he's saying. He's just really pissed.
I'm not stuck within myself. Maybe you
Like,
people.
I
Maybe
can't follow it, Rick, and I feel like I'm on a roller coaster.
Yeah, they said put your
Yeah, I know.
teeth in, Rizzo.
Yeah, to me, he's an old DJ, and I think that's
you
probably better getting rid of him. He's
It's
really
not
stumping the
Rizzo,
conversation.
It's Wizzo.
realms of life.
It's Wizzo,
Yeah.
not Rizzo.
God awful, and he's probably never gotten out of that room. A program director would rip him to shreds.
Realms of life.
Don't worry,
No.
sweetheart. Someday you'll get laid and you'll be okay. Okay.
See,
I
He
hope
sounds
you're
like he's
okay.
reading everything he
Just pin
says.
yourself in. It's
Yeah.
over.
Unfortunately, the men in this chat room are stuck.
He's just a loser, GJB.
You sound like you got a fist
And
up
the
your
ladies-
ass,
And
man.
the ladies are cunts. Yes.
Yeah, it's God awful. I've just never heard anything so awful come into.
Is that all you
I
got?
love
to say?
GJB.
Never
I know a guy, right?
You're rather
Mute him,
repetitive
mute
and
that guy a
That
second.
guy
bro.
doesn't stop talking. It's crazy.
I know a guy that was offered to like carry a Olympic torch through, and he gave it up so another woman could do it, so he could stand on the top of a van and play tunes.
Play the national anthem.
Can't remember his name though. Can't remember his name for the
Yeah,
life of me.
I heard about this guy. He played the national anthem on top of the radio station
And
van
we did see pictures.
with a red, white, and blue
It's
bandana
Wizzo.
on.
That's
Yeah,
it.
that dude, man. It was fuck. It was kind of rainy. It was overcast.
It was
Looked
something
kinda
like DJN or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, it turns out he ended up marrying a stunner when he grew up. But
finally
grew
Thank you, Ricky.
Oh, that's this
Yeah,
guy.
brother.
Dude, man, you know, like when I saw the pictures, I started crying. I'm not kidding you. I was like, "Oh my god, this is the only evidence I have." Swear to God that I was on the radio, and I
You know, it went on for ages. Think
Yeah,
that
that's
that went on for like 3 years. If you could have proved that 3 years ago, you would have done it
That made me really
immediately.
high.
yeah, I
That
know,
shit
right?
was so
It
funny. He
went on
posted that
all
shit.
this time.
I would have
You
posted
go on
that
and
shit.
posted
Yeah,
that shit, and then he's still calling you a janitor. Like, what a fucking
I know.
moron.
And his best friend is a window washer. That's what he achieved in life.
Mhm.
Window
I just
washer.
want to say,
Wait,
Eddie,
what do you
that
mean?
I don't-
His
I don't
friend
think
is
that-
Yeah.
the biggest troll on YouTube, and he's gonna take channels down and all
Yeah,
this
right.
weird
See
ass
that shit?
shit.
He keeps talking about taking channels down. Where in the fuck is AJ getting that? Where did he get that power? Who gave him the magic fucking?
He got
granola
schooled the other day on a random panel for saying that shit. He
Did
went
you
up
see
there
that,
like,
Eddie?
Every fucking clip I put up is for he gets the views for. I don't get he goes right to his video. You know what I'm saying? He's
yeah,
acting
but
like I'm
did you
getting
see
views.
him?
We can share anybody's shit.
Yeah, did you actually see it though? Like, did you see the stream that he hopped on the other morning? Like, he claims he wakes up early to go do tree jobs. I woke up early one morning to this dude spending 2 hours on some random chick's panel.
Oh no shit!
Yeah.
I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
and he's supposed to be doing stuff,
And it
and
was
he's on
so
other people's panel.
he got so schooled on that panel because he went up
It
there
was
and
insane.
nobody knows us, nobody knows like Digger or anything like that. And he went up there and he was like, I have the biggest trolls ever on YouTube on my panel, and they'll take this channel down. They'll take all these channels down, and like everyone was like, "What the
Who said
fuck? Like,
this?
who even are you, and who even
Who
is
said this?
bigger?" Like,
AJ
what?
went on this other panel.
Well,
Oh,
he
no
said
shit.
he
Oh,
said
is
the
it
other
that
day
chick?
when he was accusing Ray Ray of being a pedophile. Well, I told Canadian Bacon that me and you, Evan, were like good brothers, like fucking strong brothers. Like fucking Evan has no association with AJ whatsoever, apart from he knows his name to try and grab him into it, and then insinuate that his friends, one of his friends, or at least one of ours in our community, was a paedophile. It's just a fucking joke.
This was a different channel.
How dare they turn around and go, yeah, we've got a paedophile in your midst there. That's his name, AJ. We know who he is. Sorry, Ray. That's who he is. What a fucking joke.
Ray Ray's
And
been
then
in
to
our community for 4 years more.
years and years
Yeah.
and years. And then to call Evan into there, and go,
And consistent.
yeah, we found out something. We found out something about yours. And as soon as it gets serious, he goes, Canadian Bacon goes, I'll be right back. And then he never returns.
You're right. By the way, he never
Now
came
I'm
back.
hanging out in the 420 community. It's
And
like,
leave it up to John to
city's
misunderstand me.
fucked.
Sorry to interrupt you, buds.
How many of you have realized that the old man keeps talking but doesn't realize he's been muted this whole time?
I'm grateful for that. I feel so much better now. I really do. Like I feel a lift in my soul that came from him not talking, and knowing that we can't hear him is even better than if she kicked him off. Like being able to see him
talking
there.
to himself.
I'm so
for it.
grateful. I see him there. I'm like, God, I'm glad I cannot hear that. Thank you, Jezzy, because it's awesome this way. That's the way I want to do it.
It also gives people who can
I'll bet he's
people
undercover
who can
Peaky
actually speak
Blinders.
English. It gives them a bad name.
Oh, he's murking my brain. That guy was kicking my ass. I could not believe it.
This is actually what someone could sound like only 180 miles away from England to Scotland. That's the difference.
You go into my microphone setting.
So, Jezzy, once and for all, I want to ask, because you spent some time with this fella that lives 3 hours away from me before we knew him and stuff. Is that kind of his MO, just staying up all night chit-chatting with women on the tubies? Because isn't it what he's always done? Because look back at his old videos.
Collecting a check, lying about trimming trees, probably.
Like all night. Like he's an all-nighter anyway.
That's what's weird though. Like, bruh, no one's hearing that shit. I hung out with that dude for a long time, and I feel like when this community dropped in there, he changed and was on some other shit, because he never attacked me and talked shit about me the way that he did until this community dropped in.
And
you know
he
what
is
I'm
so
saying?
bad.
Like, it was never like that.
He's terrible at talking shit. Like this guy stutters through shit. By the way, buds, the AIDS and Hazards clip is my favorite clip that I posted. Him trying to spit that shit out was joyful
I didn't
for me.
see it yet. Man.
I had 6 orgasms watching it, dude. It was great.
I
was like, this
6
dude keeps putting up
I
magic.
was laughing too. Like, how the fuck's he gonna try and insult Buds and Hazard and then stutter it out the whole way through? Like, what a jackass!
Spit it out.
What's the name of that clip?
I think it's like despicable.
One of his last videos that he uploaded, like not a live stream, but one of the last videos that he uploaded.
Right, but I'm looking at Natalie's face now, and I'm thinking,
I clipped it though, Jezzy. I clipped it, so it's on my community page.
Yeah, it's on.
I think it says spit it out, or shit. No, it says
stutter or something like that.
It would have to do with trying to spit it out,
something like that.
Okay, I'll find.
It's one of the last ones on my community page that I clipped. So it's
all right, cool.
Scroll back a couple.
But
I'm just wondering to myself now, how many people?
No, it's the struggle is real. The struggle is real.
GJB. How many people in the past, say, 5 years, Bud has helped compared to how many people in the past 5 years Randy has helped?
Who he's lifted up.
He grows weed for free. He hands it out for free, right? He gets on with absolutely everybody, no matter what they say. So I said something bad to him once. I apologized. He accepted my apology. I'm forever grateful.
That's true.
Randy,
and he's giving away free information too.
Who's ever else in all of his life, apart from being bitter at people because he washes
every
windows.
day I see that cunt, he's bitter as fuck. Every fucking time I see him on YouTube, he's angry.
Before he quit smoking weed, he mailed me a guitar, and it was pretty fucking cool of him to do that. We were fighting when he originally.
Yeah, but this was when he got doxed. If you remember, 2 days later, we went on your stream and you said, "So if you know Randy's name and address, what is it?" And I doxed him.
Oh yeah, but see, remember, I didn't know. Well, first of all, I don't read the chat a lot. You know how I am. I sort of missed that part. But secondarily, I didn't know.
You used to read the chat, well.
Yeah, that was very early in the doxing shit.
Yeah, he has a mod now that takes care of that doxing.
Randy was always someone. Randy was hidden behind somebody else. Nobody knew who he was. He was always a cunt to everybody. We found out after he'd been.
It's true.
Tom Likas is his worst troll. And Tom Likas is someone who's protected by like fucking $60,000 worth a year of security. And he was still trying to fucking dox him. It's only because Randy's dad's in the law enforcement, quite up in law enforcement, that he got away with it.
Dude, he's proven time and time again that this is his fucking thing. Okay, every time I turn on anything at any time during
he's not. He always comes out on the bottom. He always loses.
Nobody likes the dude. I mean, it's just facts. AJ is the only guy that likes him, and now
You're
those
right.
two,
He's not got one redeeming
up to be Team Zero, basically. And dude, I didn't have to do anything else. I just put the clips out there. Y'all watch them.
He's
Thank
just
you.
Filled with hatred.
Yeah.
And it pissed them off, and now they're letting it all. You girls got under their skin so bad that the original clip that even pissed AJ off was him trying to pick on you by putting two pigs behind himself, and he said. In a clip, wouldn't it be great to have a threesome with those two? And in the way the clip is clipped out of context, it looks like he's talking about having a threesome with the two pigs he put up behind him.
Yeah. DJB, did you hear when Natalie?
He took it as somehow being
put your wife on the scale. Put your wife on the scale, AJ. Get her on the scale. She's supposed to be a supermodel. Get her on the scale.
He's the one that kept saying it too. He said that he's smaller than his wife is smaller than us. She looks better than us. He's the one that brought his wife into the shit. Yeah.
He said a couple of days before that, when I brought that up, he said he was going to put her on the scale on a live to prove that she was smaller than me. And I said, okay, well, do it.
Yeah. Right. Yes. Okay. And he said that he would drive to my house and knock me out in front of my son.
He don't do shit. He says.
Right.
Yeah.
That's the point.
GJB's are all before of him. All before.
Look, man. I know.
By the way,
I've been in a lot of fights, but this time I swear to God, he's too close, so we can actually make that happen. And I would love to be the one that the first actual fight in our community on YouTube. I feel like it should be me. So we can actually make this happen, whether it's beef or not.
He'll back out, GJB. He'll back out on the grounds that
he's already backed all the way up to his motherfucking living room.
He's not going to fight anybody who's got a son. I'm not going to fight anyone who's got a young son. Or in some way, he'll find a way to back out.
How about it coming across your mind that you would want to knock me out in front of him? Go ahead. I'm sorry, Deborah.
If you go back and watch all that, though, Eddie, the call to the cop was a lie. The knock on the door from a cop was another lie.
I know. Did you hear that?
Reach over and tap that knock.
He lied about being a 9/11 first responder.
No, that night he went. So he didn't even think about saying it was a cop at the door. It was only when he came back and read the chat, he went, "Oh yeah, he was a cop at the door. Oh, it's my friend Dennis. He came over because he heard it was going to get a little bit wild tonight." Like, how can you come up with that lie on?
The cop who's off duty is going to come over and check on your chat.
Yeah.
Shady ass.
You know what I'm saying? Right? Yeah. Sure. Hey, I'll come and check out your chat on my off
time. Loud, and his landlord, who leases them that property he's on, who lives right there next to him, heard the noise
Yeah.
and came over and said, "What's going on? You having a trouble with your wife?" Thought he was having a family thing.
We can hear you shouting what's going on.
No shit there.
Right.
And that's more the thing is that ain't AJ's house. He leases it from his boss, who's the homeowner.
Well,
of that
those
Hey,
trailer walls are pretty thin, you know.
Don't hold that.
And
I
he
was the one who was
pays his
screaming.
fucking
I was
bills
the one
with
who was
his
yelling.
government check.
Yeah.
Well,
when
also,
What's actually closer to the fact is AJ just lives around the property as a sort of blasé security guard.
he's there to cut
Yeah.
limbs down.
He,
They
get,
live
he
in a
gets
very
he
weird
gets
area.
paid just to dwell on
He's
the
his
property.
wife's bitch.
By the way, achieving woodcutter, you know what I mean, a limb cutter or tree cutter in life, another one, right? You're basically a janitor of the forest.
Not even.
But he's
He don't
not
even
even
do it
doing
with
that.
shanks and ropes.
He's
He don't even do
collecting
it
a
the way
check and on
Eljo does it.
YouTube all
He
day.
rents a scissor lift or a crane lift to go up and cut trees. He don't even do it the manly rope way how a natural tree cutter does it. Like Eljo at least uses ropes and spindles and all that shit.
Well, I just want to live in my satisfaction a little bit.
See,
That
I
they
like
to
one of the
attack me for having been a radio DJ, but I really was. So it doesn't really fucking matter. So every time they talk about it, I'm just like, yeah, I was. So what the fuck, right? That means it's so impressive to you that you cannot believe it.
Not only does GJB listen to us in times 2, he can also talk to us in times 2.
Well, I really like I really like the stock photos of the cars. Those are impressive.
I know, right?
Oh yeah, I know. He's actually got models to suit those, Dad. Models. Models that
dusty ass model cars he showed.
models that don't sit on the shelf for ages.
He's been
And I
every
love how he
number. Isn't that
thinks-
funny?
He thinks
He's
he can
been
just
every
start
number.
shit and that we're not going to talk on it. That's what he thinks.
That's
now.
what I'm thinking. Is crazy as hell, bitch.
He started
AJ
this
was
whole
talking shit
thing.
about us for weeks
Yeah,
before we fucking
exactly.
said a damn thing. Like, what the
Can
hell?
I ask a request?
Hey, I will
please?
tell you.
Can I ask a request?
I'll wait for this, but I got big news. I want to be able to tell y'all something. Go ahead.
Can
Rick.
I ask what Dog Pound's initial reactions are to the Big Nit Digger and the AJ thing? You don't have to go over like 10 minutes. Just within 1 minute.
What'd you say?
Well, I've talked to Digger on a couple of panels, and don't give two rats ass about him. The fact that he's got a job, I don't care what job, any more power to him. And as far as AJ, don't really know him. Sounds like kind of a jackass.
He's a total piece of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually what his initials stand for. It's Ass Jack.
I thought Digger was all right when I first met him. We were tight. We were cool. He enjoyed my buds. But see, that was back when I guess he smoked weed. And then when he stopped smoking weed, Buds and Hazard turned into his enemy.
No, he's always been a cocaine fiend.
That's
always
true.
Been a cocaine fiend.
No.
Well,
He's
yeah,
changed
but in
since
the
he quit
beginning,
smoking weed. He's been on full-on Republican
He's been
read
seen on camera.
since
He's
he
been
quit
seen on
smoking weed.
camera.
But let me say real quick that AJ is just taking up Randy's fights. These were Randy's fights way
No,
before
I don't
AJ
think it is. It's
came
not.
back.
It's not. It's
Hold
just
on.
that-
Randy got into a fight
You know,
with
I-
Jezzy and Azzel, and Azzel
I
shut
don't
his
think
ass
it's his
down
fault.
and said, "You're not my friend." That
Yeah.
hurt his feelings so bad he has not stopped with Natalie and Jezzy since that day. He
Yeah.
started on me with Evan back in November. I posted the proof. November 25th is when he started in on me with this fucking limp-wristed liberal shit because he fucking texted me 56 straight times about how mad he was at Evan. And I'm like, dude, chill the fuck out. Call your mom or somebody. I'm, busy, dude. It's like he's hate texting me from a girlfriend.
Yeah.
So I had to block him.
you had no idea that he was going to turn around and.
I had to
You had
block
no
him.
idea
So
that-
all of this is Randy's fight, and AJ is trying to impress Randy, and that's all I want to say.
Yeah, that's all it is.
Yeah, I agree. I think
balls.
that as long as AJ is getting attention off Digger and Digger's happy with AJ giving him attention, I think they'll live off each other for a while.
Oh yeah.
To be honest,
Yeah, he's a troll. He's a troll who's found a home.
Yeah, Digger has a platform. He don't have his own channel. It's freaking done. Piece of shit. Hasn't done nothing in years.
He needs a place to bitch about politics, the shit that he listens to when he's not on YouTube. Imagine this. He's on YouTube hating on you girls for, 15 hours a day. And then he's listening to hard right-wing radio or podcast for the rest of the time to get all geared up so he can come back and do it again. Because all he really wants to do is argue politics with people and tell people that we only have a dick and a vagina, and that's all there is, And it's who I'm saying. He wants this. It's the
But
world's
Eddie,
too complicated for Randy.
whoa. You're all over the place now. I get what you're trying to say. You're trying to say that he has the most lackluster points of opinion. The most unliked opinions. He tries to say that they're good opinions.
The same shit over and over. That's all.
Go
There isn't
on.
any. There's no depth to it.
That's why I dropped out.
I'm
It's like,
gonna
I'm not
grind
gonna
some
watch that
weed.
shit.
It's all name calling, Rick. There's no depth to it. That's my point.
I know. Well, I've realized about him. Right, we can name call him, say whatever we want to, but he genuinely believes that it's going to be better for him if he can get ahead of one of us and hurt our feelings. He genuinely thinks that he's got
Trigger.
6 people as foes, and he thinks if I can be better than one of those people, then that's a win. Whereas, 90% of us don't genuinely give a fuck about what he does. He can say what he wants, right? All I know is he got peeled when he was younger. He's lived in Big Bear all his life, cleaning windows. And do I get upset about him? No, I don't. Do I phone him on?
He's also the janitor for the buildings that he lives in. He's the gatekeeper, whatever that is. The guy who unlocks.
He doesn't bother me. So basically, he's living in perpetual torture, where he can walk around places that he'll never be able to afford.
Yeah, he's living in a gatehouse on an
Rick.
estate. People use that driveway. He has to go out and open the gate.
He's
God,
showing
take a
the
minute
house
to
that
appreciate what Rick just said. Jesus.
What did Rick say?
He's walking around in constant pain or whatever.
Perpetual torture. Because he's walking around places that he'll never be able to afford.
Oh my God, that's so true.
He is showing off homes that he will never be able to own. Why are you showing off other people's money? That's
no, he's
weird.
not. That's Natalie. You've got this all mixed up here. That's what his job is. He lives on like the bottom edge of Big Bear, right? And he gets employed to go to these places, these turnover, timeshares, clean them, and then leave them so the next people can come in. That's what Randy does.
So he caters to the rich. He caters to the rich. He ain't the rich.
Yeah,
he's the
and then at the end of the day, he goes back to his little
his life. You guys,
we can hear.
Hates his life. It's fine. Just let him do what he's doing online. That's his only outlet.
Oh, Natalie, I said that in a video about 2 weeks ago. You're absolutely right. This is it. We have to let him do this, or he'll kill himself.
Yeah, but he feels Natalie. Well, this is the point. Did you not know what he actually? That's what he does. His job. He sits at the foot of Big Bear, and then he gets called up to Clean Chalet 101. He goes there, Clean Chalet 101. He gets paid so much, then he goes back down to his
101.
Well, whatever it may be. Like today, he said he's gone up to a place. It's going to take him a day and a half. It's going to take him 72 hours, or whatever, with 2 people. 72 hours between 2 people.
Fancy ass windows.
Yeah, so he goes up there. He said, "I'll probably earn $2,000 to $3,000 this.
Look at this house I get to clean."
No, guys, none of that matters. Whether he's a dishwasher
because he has a job, but he's the boy Big Bear baby.
As long as he's got a roof over his head and his bills are paid.
100%, man. Hey, 100%. You're right.
But why does he concern himself with all of our matters then, Dog Pound?
Yeah, he's ripping apart everybody who's on this panel. But
it's not about that. It's how he attacks
other people. He concerns himself with every aspect of my life, including what I put in my mouth. So I'm pretty sure I could say whatever the fuck I want.
Yeah, tip for tat.
Digger just lies about everything. He's loaded with money. He does this and that. And he's an entrepreneur, and he'll never say that he cleans anything or washes windows.
No, when you could clearly see him today with a squeegee on his belt, like a leather belt with a squeegee on it.
He's a businessman. That's how you got to say. He presented it as a businessman.
What's cheeky though is Eddie is. He took the piss out of you for cleaning chimney vents. You know what I mean? Which is a lot more specific. It's a lot more specific than cleaning a flat plane.
Well, what's funny is we also clean we start with chimneys. That's our main thing, is you make a lot more money there. But then dryer vents would be our next most profitable. And then at the very end is window cleaning. So we actually add that to what we can do, because it's a bucket, a little Dawn, and a squeegee, and I guess a rag.
If he was getting along with people, then they'd say, okay, I can imagine that you probably do earn a decent amount of money from what you do there. But you always stay where you are. He stays where he is, doesn't go anywhere.
He's got good relationships in Big Bear, and that keeps him busy enough to do his work, and good for him there. However, why come on the internet? And then let's just pretend everything he says was true about everybody. Why come on the internet to pick on them when they can't have they don't get their slice of the pie for whatever reason, but blame them and call them these things because you have a job. And if it were true, he doesn't know, but he liked to imagine that he's the only one who's out there busting his ass every day. That's what he'd like to imagine.
And he's the only person that the world's mad against. Like, he's the only person that the world's down with. He's got
Same thing
such
as
a
scrapping dudes.
the whole world, the negative connotation that comes from Randa is I'm always been beaten down. Like, has he ever had a nice day? Has everyone turn around to them a nice day?
No, he has a brag. He'll have a bragger day.
Always calling someone, you're too fat, you're a fucking meth addict, you've got, you know what I mean? Always nasty shit. And he wonders why his life's so bad.
Man,
I just heated up the volcano.
Family shit.
Going on, Charlie.
It's a different story.
Charles, what
up? What's up, Beefcake?
For Charlie.
Me
but whatever.
AJ's camper, really.
I gotta admit, I didn't take Randy for being a father type back when we met him. 4 years ago.
What do you think he was getting up to when he sent you a guitar?
I didn't think there was really anything behind it. I thought we had squashed the beef. We're done with this dumb. It was over and over the same shit, and none of the stuff.
No, it was the fact that you was the person that was dumping intelligence at that point. So, right, and you was like the forefront of the community at that point. So we sent you the guitar, and he got in well with you, which he did. Now he's used you. Now he's fucked you off.
Well, and he definitely benefited with his show that he did by engaging with me, obviously, because at the time I was the thing people were watching. So, but I also encouraged him to do that. In the interview with him, I said, you should do what I'm doing. This is not.
What do you think about him putting you on blast for asking to borrow money? I personally think
I thought that was a low blow, but also, of course he will. So, but there's a whole, I took a whole lot of screenshots.
Does that not go to show how? Does that not just go to show how much disrespect he's actually got?
Right.
If someone had to ask me to borrow money,
just trying to be relevant, man.
It's his. Let me just tell you this: it's the biggest power.
Say, for instance, like Bud's reached out to me and says, "Rick, can I borrow 500?" I'd be like, "I've not got it," or if I have got it, I'll borrow it. Or if I didn't trust him, I'd say no. But for him to put you on blast and say, you know what I mean? And we all know what he was going through at that time. We don't judge you, by the way, Eddie. You know what I mean? People go through that shit. Well, it's true. Don't let him belittle you, right? Just because
let me say about that that's his nuclear bomb on me. Okay, is to drop that on the community.
Not a nuclear bomb.
He borrowed money from me.
What he was low on money.
The entire
argument. He was low on money. He needed to borrow money.
Yeah, I needed it at the time. And the first time I borrowed money, I offered to pay it back. He didn't want it back. It was around Christmas. It was when I missed my first check. Walmart gives you a paper check the first week, and then you got to do the direct deposit. And for whatever reason, on Cash App, my direct deposit never went through. So I was there for over a month without a check, and I was walking back and forth. And I was trying to, when I need money for Ubers, man, it was cold as fuck. It was winter time anyway. So he helped me out. And then he used that, and that's what he used. That was his nuclear weapon, and that's all he's got. And then everything from then on is the win for me is every night I sleep under the same roof with my son and my wife.
Go on. Oh, you just missed this then, Natalie. You're just going to rag the fuck out of them.
And every night
the difference between GJB
trying to
the
pick up
difference between them is every night he gets to sleep under the same roof as his own kid. Right? It doesn't matter whether he fights off, but he doesn't live in a she shed, and he takes care of people. He doesn't live on his own, and gets to see his kid on the weekend.
There's a lot I could say about that too, but I'm not gonna.
I take care of my mother-in-law while my wife works, and it's not because I made her work. It's just that she wanted to do this, and dude, let's think about this, y'all. Do you think that I would be like, yeah, I would love to hang out with your mom for fucking every night that you have to go work for 12 hours? I'd love it.
Not
Sign
unless
me
you,
the fuck
not
up,
unless
because
you.
let me tell you what that involves with somebody with dementia. You don't sleep. You
Yeah, I
can't.
was going to say you wouldn't do it unless your heart was in it.
Okay,
Yeah.
and I just want y'all to know, man, like, she wanders, okay, and shit, so I have to be awake at all times until we can set up some kind of alarm.
Awake at all times. Don't get
Right,
too
dude, because even her
into
just
it,
getting in the kitchen, it could burn the house down.
Yeah, I'm with you, but it's not as far as Joanne's mum's is advanced. You know what I mean? You managed
No,
to get
my
her
mother-in-law's
you
got
managed
real
to get
bad,
her
dude.
to. You managed to get your grandma
Oh,
to
let's
to
not
do it.
compare.
I
Stay
know.
Yeah, I
Why
don't want to
do
get
you
into
care?
this dude at all, man.
Got
I'm
your
not even
TikTok
For real,
from
it's bad
Debter.
for everybody going through it, man.
It is, and it's a hard thing for everybody. Joanne's got a hard job. I
Yep.
know that job. And you know what? You don't get paid for it, and it's thankless, and you get picked on for living with your mom.
Yeah, but who do you get picked on from? Who are the people that pick on people?
A guy who lives with nobody.
Yeah, and
A
who
guy
else?
who lives in a place where he can't even
No.
store all his
Go on,
midlife crisis
GJP.
guitars.
We're on a
Guy
winner
who
here,
spends 15
right?
hours a day on YouTube because
Who
he's lonely.
who are the people that pick on people for being down on the luck?
Trolls.
GJP, come on, Eddie. Diggers
Well, they're
what? He
trolls,
picks
man.
on
They're
people for
trolls,
being down on
dude.
the luck,
You know, they're
right?
trolls. They're
Sam picks on people for being down on the luck.
Oh, yes. I see
Who
what
else?
you're saying. AJ.
Wait, why
AJ
aren't you
picking
guys
on people
telling
for
me
being
the
down on the
story
luck.
about this Airbnb thing? Somebody tell me.
We'll tell that shortly afterwards.
Did I just fall asleep?
But do you see the pattern is, Eddie, is it's
kidding with
always
you,
people.
Natalie.
It's always people that's got nothing that try and drag other people down.
Hurt people hurt people.
Yeah, but you're not really hurt now. You're like you're
Sorry, I was on the other side of the phone. Hurt people hurt people. You know, that's
I know,
an
yeah,
old
but
saying.
you're not hurt now. You're half healed.
Oh, I'm not, dude. I'm not hurt at all, bro. I am the most grateful man on the planet. I think I got it the best. I really do, dude. I mean, I'm.
Good spin of the
I can't
dice this
tell y'all
time
how
around.
good my life is every day. I can die every day with a smile on my face, and I promise you that.
No chance.
Seriously, as I agree with that. I feel like I sleep so
No,
good
you
at
won't
night,
say that
even
when you
though
turn
these
40. You
That's
won't
what
say
I
that when you
said,
turn
Bonnie.
40.
It shouldn't matter
You
how
go,
they live their life.
look how beautiful I am now. When you turn 40, you go, oh shit, look how old I am now. And that's exactly the same for lads. I'm turning 40 and thinking, I'm
tripping.
What did I say? I talk fast.
Old.
I talk slow and you talk fast, I guess. I'm high. I don't know.
No, that is funny. We do have that dynamic. What I'm trying to do is just squeeze it in before Rick starts talking.
You do sound
I
like
know. Rick won't allow anybody to talk.
Sorry.
Rick is on it though. Like he's on the topic. If we ever get lost on topic, you just ask Rick what the fuck we were talking about. And he'll be
He
we
goes,
are.
sorry.
He knows he does it.
Why? God damn it, Natalie. I said sorry, didn't
Sorry.
Jeez,
There's the only guy who ever knocked me off. Like I don't read the chat hardly, but the only time I ever got knocked sideways from a chat was by this guy right here.
There we go.
Dog Pound, what are you doing?
Making a cup of coffee.
You just changed into waterproof underwear. That's what it sounds like.
I have coffee right there.
What I don't get is that people don't just admire what people do go through and, give them the just due when they do go through it, instead of trying to find ways to make it more painful for people. Because we could be all supportive of each other, but for whatever reason, it's just so much better to watch Sam go maniacal or, me flip out on AJ or whatever. It's more appetizing for the community. You know what I mean?
Sam definitely owes us some type of a spaz out soon.
I agree.
What would we do without a Sam?
Oh, that's what I'm waiting for.
Obsessed with him, though. It's
That's
so
exactly what I'm waiting for.
I'm so sick of hearing about Sam, honestly. I feel like this community, some people are obsessed with the guy. They act like they hate him, but they don't shut up about him.
Oh,
Was you thinking about what I was saying then?
Huh?
I did that with Jose.
But people are like that about Jose too. It's not just you. Like people pretend to hate him, but they don't shut the fuck up about them. I'm like, oh, this is so boring.
Yeah, well, that's what's called. It's like a.
I know.
It's hate driven. That's why you don't shut up about him because it's hate driven.
No, for me, it's his struggle, man. I watch just especially because I'm like, what is it with this dude? Because I can figure people out pretty quick, and I can't.
Yeah, I can also figure out
45 days, and I still can't figure him out.
The reason why you let him in is because you thought to yourself, it can't help and it can't hurt, right? So I'll bring him round. When you let him go that day and he turned around and said that you was harassing him, you felt so hurt. It was
yeah, it was a punch in the gut. It was a punch in the gut. Yeah, that's why I wanted to kick him in the face because he had leaned over.
When he was there and he was there for a week, it was a week there beforehand, and you said, "Well, we'll just let you settle in." So you let him settle in, and then he goes and leaves all the shit at yours, just like he did at Stella's, just like he did at Trace's.
Yeah, he didn't leave. I mean, the carpet is the only thing, and that was mostly because the dog.
GJB, do you know how lucky he was to get away with that? He literally left Stella's and then posted a video saying Stella raped me. Stella Fryers raped me.
I don't know how that went down.
You know how lucky you are to get away with just in that accusation.
That's because Stella tried accusing him of slipping him a roofie.
He was the person that said it first.
She accused him of some crazy person. He got scared, and I swear his video was like a scared response.
That's what I'm saying. We don't understand how he reacts.
Jose had stayed there for 38 days.
Creepy.
Stayed there for 38 days. So when he walked off, he wanted to know where he'd gone. He didn't expect him to turn around and say, "Stop fucking harassing me," while he's on the phone to the police. You know what I mean? Well, yeah, he put up with him and let him stay wherever. He even let his dog shit in his mum's cupboard behind the door.
Well, not in the cupboard. I don't know what a cupboard is.
Behind the door. And
it's not. He wasn't in a technical closet. He was actually in a big room full of clothes. That's the second biggest room in the house.
Well, either way, he still
was in, and y'all called it a closet the whole time. And I'm like, God, if they knew how big this fucking room is, it's that full of clothes.
Okay, you're making it something that it's not. It makes it think that.
It's not a closet. It's a big ass room, but it's so full of clothes that it looks like a closet, and there's not a lot of room to put a person.
Did you force Jose to do something in a closet?
No, I think maybe I must be breaking up. This must be a bad signal spot.
I hear you.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe I'm really though. I gotta address this comment from Bonnie.
Well, I wanted him to do the bathroom video where he's outside, and I called it innuendo. I was like, you know what an innuendo is? And he's like, yeah. So
in your window.
Yeah, he did not know what innuendo was, by the way. Nor could he say it. But anyway, I'm like, you stand outside the bathroom, me and Amber in there like scrubbing throw up off a fucking dog or something, but we're gonna make it sound like, sex. And he's like, no, I don't want to do that because he thinks I'm trying to get him in a sex video. And he's supposed to open the door and see that it's just a dog. It's going to be a YouTube short, 15 seconds, man.
I wonder where.
You can't do a whole lot in it.
I wonder
he didn't want to fucking do it. And I'm like, well, I can't really do it with anybody else. It's unethical to have Dempsey, record that. So
obviously. Well, it depends how much you pay him, really, before it becomes unethical.
Well, if it would have made money, I would have paid him the whole lot. I was making money back then.
Oh, well, if you can understand and you say, I'll give you 10 grand if you shut up, and he's like, oh, okay.
Talks right away. The thing about him is that I understood eventually, and took him leaving the second time, was that I can't influence him at all because of whatever it is that he is, whatever that is. And I've only met one person like him.
Wait. What?
So whatever that is, its defense mechanisms are impenetrable to reason. You understand? Like, I cannot reason with that guy, so I have to play in his world and understand he's just going to be that way. It's more like half animal, half man.
Can I address the damn comment on the screen? Are y'all done yet?
I'm sorry. I am a yapper. My bad.
You both are yappy. I appreciate you being here, though. Peeps. Bonnie needs to know, why did AJ start talking shit about us again prior to the last 2 weeks, she thought we were all on good terms. And we were on good terms, Bonnie. And I'll tell you exactly what I witnessed and watched. Me and Natalie were chilling in privates watching AJ streams. And plenty of times, AJ brought me up and wondered where I was. I wonder where Jezzy is. I wonder how come she ain't stopped by. Oh, I hope she stops by and comes on the panel. He kept saying shit like that randomly throughout these streams, and he barely had anybody showing up, right?
Can I just put my little 2 pence in there?
Okay, go ahead.
AJ wasn't online.
Why do you have to?
AJ wasn't online for ages. Wasn't online for ages.
Yeah, he just started streaming again out of nowhere.
Later.
Yeah, he started streaming out of nowhere. And then he decided he didn't want no drama, right? So he tried streaming on his second channel. And people ain't showing up. So he goes back to the first channel, right into the drama. And this dude's wondering where I am. And he's like, oh, I hope she ain't got the COVIDs and shit like that. I should message her and see if she's all right. He never messaged me, but he sure as hell mentioned me plenty of times in his live streams, you know, wondering if I was going to show up. And like, I just wasn't trying to. I ain't been around YouTube. Why the fuck would I go back in AJ's chats, you know? Shit's weird. So he got mad that I wouldn't even show up in his shit. And one day he fucking brings me and Natalie up and says, oh, wouldn't it be fucked up if if Jezzy found out that Natalie was married to a dude? That's what triggered me to even type in his chat. He starts saying that shit on his panel, and Digger starts running his cocksucker and spewing all kinds of jizz all about me for no reason. They both started laughing and talking shit about me. And so I fucking typed the middle finger in the chat with a smiley face. And they both got triggered that I didn't even come in saying hi.
No, you're just going to learn. She put the finger in, right? But it didn't go through. It didn't go through. It got removed.
Everyone learned.
No, it went through. They got mad. Yes, it went through, Rick. The middle finger went through, and they got mad that I typed a middle finger and didn't say hi. And I'm like, bitch, why the fuck would I say hi to 2 douchebags that were talking shit about me? Like, they're literally on the panel wondering where I'm at, talking shit about me in the same sentence. And he thinks that I, like as if I'm not going to say something back about that shit. Fuck that. The next day, I woke up
Digger
to Dave
to join
Gorman
in
dropping
with
a
AJ.
video. Dave Gorman
That
dropped a
wasn't the
video
same
the
day,
next
was it?
day.
Rick,
The next day.
Oh yeah, it was. Yeah, you're right. You are right. Yeah.
Let Jezzy finish before she kicks this all
The
off.
next day, fucking Dave posted this crazy video responding to AJ's bullshit. And we were up in there laughing along, watching it. And fucking here's AJ's dumbass
great.
posting 3 videos in a row, triggered as fuck, mad as hell at us. He's mad at Jezzy and Natalie because Dave posted a video. Like, you know what I mean?
I saw all of this.
So he's allowed to talk shit about us as much as he wants, but we are not allowed. Did I cut out? Sorry. He's allowed to talk as much shit as he wants, but we're not allowed to go into our friend's video and agree with our friend, you motherfucker.
He's making AIDS and hazard videos because I put 4 smiley faces in that video on what, like,
Dude,
Jess
how sad does that have to be? If you're attacking someone for something that they've got going on in their real lives, that's real fucking bad. I don't want to be around anybody who's like feeling that way.
Oh,
that man, he assumes things. Can I just say that he assumes things?
Angie's spot on right there. You see that?
You know, AJ assumes. Let me read that. AJ assumes shit that aren't even there.
That's the funniest thing I've heard in months.
All right.
I know.
God. And they were making a cake, and she's got the same shirt on every day. But I'm not even going to talk about that because
AJ be wearing the same shirts all the time too.
Not just that. What Natalie? Oh, sorry. What Jezzy said to me. She went,
"That's what
he goes live." And as soon as he goes live, he puts something in the microwave and then starts eating on it like Donna's made it for him.
Oh, dude, he eats like a fucking old 85-year-old person at a cafeteria.
Dude, I'm not a person.
Yes,
that
saggy
judges people on the looks. Natalie, I'm not a person that judges people on the looks, right? But have you seen the size of AJ's nose? It's like a 50-watt light bulb. It's like a big bulb. And can you imagine the blackheads and the paws?
That's what I'm saying. I think they're talking about people like that because they got major insecurities. That's what it
And
is,
I'll tell y'all,
Pansy.
I'm only 3 hours away from being able to say I hit that motherfucking nose.
Well, let me
We
just
know
say that,
GJB.
I would
GJB
not.
would go there. I reckon if
not
we could get
typically-
GJB there, do it as long as he agreed to do it as well.
Yeah.
I want you to do it, GJB. I would not typically.
I want him to do it.
But I would like for you to do it. And also, I would just like to say that it's really funny that he can use Donna as a pawn. He uses Donna as a pawn, so that everybody on his channel loves nice Donna, but you're not allowed to talk about her and you're not allowed to make her part of YouTube. But he uses her as a pawn for all the people that like him. She's like one of their like characters that like comes up and is nice and is funny.
She's also
it's not like he
on
uses her as a pawn. It's like he uses her as like a meter stick. Like this is how she'll be good. No, like a meter stick. If she looks like
he needs her. Yeah.
Didn't I do that? Didn't I do that? Didn't I do that? Didn't I do that, Donna?
Reassurance.
Hey, Donna,
he needs reassurance from his wife every time.
Not just his wife.
So weird.
That's the reason why he's gravitated towards Digger. Is because he needs other male, not appreciation.
He does
but
it all the
approval.
time too. He's like, ask so and so, they were there. Ask so and so, he saw
His
it.
wife lies for him.
What's up, dog?
I've seen Donna, right?
I was
I've
waving
seen
at
Jezzy
Lisa.
and I've seen that.
Oh, okay.
I think it's weird that a bunch of grown-ass men eat dinner together on YouTube. Like, he's got a wife. Why ain't he eating dinner with his wife before he gets on YouTube?
There's not. She sits in a room just in front. You think they're a million miles away, but they're not. There's not even
Your hair's getting long, man. I don't even recognize you anymore with that long hair.
Huh?
They don't eat together. They don't sleep together. Like, it's
this
weird.
guy was high off a crack and crashed his bike and fell. I was just
CCTV footage real quick.
Yeah.
yeah. Well, he left.
Oh, you didn't get.
I was trying to hide the laughter.
You missed all the good stuff. Hey,
too bad you didn't
the
have
funniest
your
thing I
camera.
ever saw from Jose was when he interacted with the cop that one time, and he thought the cop was going to turn around and come back because he thought he was weird. He was like, "Oh, I think the cop is coming back to check me out." He went a little overboard with the fist stabs. He fist stabbed him up like 5 times, and the cop was like, "He's acting really fucking, weird."
Something that Angie said, he eats like his mouth goes around in a circle, like his jaw,
exactly
like his bottom jaw.
Exactly what it
It's
is.
like
He
like a
eats
dryer.
like a fucking cow chewing cud.
He eats like a
So
dryer.
gross. Damn horse chewing on hay, man. It's so gross.
Ew! I look so much better than him eating that it kills him. He eats on camera, and
I
it's like
shit
you'll never
prettier
look
than
as
he
good
eats.
as me. So just stop. Like, seriously.
Yeah,
Hot
he's
as fuck,
something, man.
even on his worst day. What do you mean?
I said this last time I was here, but the song he wrote about his wife was. It sounded like he beat her up the night before, and because the lyrically it starts out. She wakes in the morning and her hair's all a mess, right? Like, of course, but then she stumbles down the hallway. Like, what the fuck is she tripping over? Why can't she get through the hallway to desperately get to her coffee? It's such a fucking terrible picture to paint for a love song. And those are the first lyrics of the fucking song. Anyway, and he also stole the entire harmony from "You Look Wonderful Tonight" by
Eddie, did he ever tell you about what actually happened between him and his stepsister?
No.
What?
Did you never think to ask?
No, I don't even know what the fuck.
Well, he'd come to yours after having the same sort of endangerment as Dibble did. And he said, it's just because she wasn't bolted into a chair. Never thought to ask.
What are you saying?
Yeah, I'm not sure what you're saying, Bubba. I don't know.
That he got done for child endangerment.
Oh, who did?
I'm saying, fucking Jose did.
Oh, Jose. Oh, God, man. I was talking about AJ.
Jose, you're muted. You're muted, Jose. You're muted.
That got me. Anyway, his thing was about a
You're
seat.
sitting on my fucking lap.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying, why did you not ask him?
I don't even have a
Did you ever
third
ask him?
stepsister, you dumb bitch.
Not a third
I never
stepsister.
asked him.
You
I never
said
dude,
third stepsister.
Nobody's
you
gonna
dumb
do
fuck.
anything to my family. I don't give a
Say
shit.
third
Where are
stepsister.
you today? I'm
Well,
that.
I would
dude.
have asked. I would have asked him. I would
I
have said,
for real
"What's
am
this?
that
What's
dude.
this?
Jose will tell you.
What's this scratch
I'm a
on your
pretty
record
spoken
here
man when you get right
that
face to
says?"
face.
Well, was it not right that he said he was putting it in child endangerment, which is what Mike Dibble pled down to?
Well, I do agree with the actual charge being the same thing, but
Yeah, I remember.
the
Do you not
actual
remember?
incident.
Do you not remember? Hang on. Do you not
But
remember
the
Jose
incident.
saying he could have just
Going
pled
out.
down? He could have just pled down. He said that's what Michael Dibble did. He could just pled down. It could have been not strapping anybody in a seat.
Well, it's still outstanding, isn't it? He hasn't even gone to court for it. Isn't that the thing that
No,
he's got to walk?
he's already his time served. He's been on it, but it's not going to get expunged off his permanent record.
Well, if you ever meet Jose,
I'm referring to
you'll realize
Jose.
he is a physically harmless person.
Why did he get thrown out of his? Why did he get thrown out of his house then? This is how I see it.
He didn't get
got
thrown out
of his house.
He left. He can't stand to be around
He
people for that
leave.
long. He doesn't like structure, and he needs
Have
to
you
be
seen
out
it?
in the
Have you
wilderness.
seen his actual parents and where they live? You know, his adoptive parents.
I've seen his
Not his
adoptive.
other ones. Yeah. Well, they're a
Man,
lot better than his.
You're judging him based
so
on mine and your reasoning.
Shut up, Jose.
And
Let me
we
talk
can't
about
do
your
that.
parents. You've got no say in this.
You guys got to try to look at it through a different. I don't know how. I'm not a doctor, but
Listen,
our
Eddie,
reasoning doesn't work on Jose.
this guy fucked you over while he was there, but yet he's still
He didn't,
being nice
though.
about
He
him.
didn't, man.
He's
I'm
still
not
being
angry about
nice
any
about
of
him.
that.
Well, I don't know why you're trying to argue with Rick. He makes up shit as he goes along. Like,
I just got here, and that's funny.
Rick just thinks things through.
No,
he
not
starts
Rick.
with facts and then works his way into theory.
He's a storyteller.
Rick is a goddamn golden god. What the hell are y'all talking about?
I mean, nobody triggers like Rick. Look, man, Randy has 5 tricks up his sleeve. I loaned you money. He thinks my wife got gangbanged. I live with my mother-in-law, and I'm a janitor, right? But Ricky,
Those are 3. What's the other 2?
Ricky
I
can,
can
it doesn't matter. Ricky,
you on multiple levels.
Ricky can take you anywhere, any night, and get you triggered. You know what I mean? Like if you let him, Ricky will take you there, and it can be about anything.
Rick Sanchez is a golden god, for God's sakes. If you guys didn't notice.
Control. Absolutely.
You're damn right.
The worst thing about all of that is English.
Fucking Natalie.
Fucking English.
Crazy.
I sing Angie. Hello.
What's up, Tyler?
What's up, bitch? I don't like you.
hey, Rick, how's your sobriety from Matt?
I don't know. How long was it since you pulled your dungarees down on your little stepsister and then get thrown out of the house?
I don't even have a third stepsister, you dumb fuck.
I'm
not saying third.
Tell everybody my family tree.
Why are you saying third stepsister on your stepsister?
Yeah, he didn't say third, Jose. What the fuck?
He winded a little bit. Oh, yeah, I forgot. You can't do that.
So
You don't have that.
He didn't say third.
What was it you said that you done know, Jose? You said you didn't strap her in or you didn't have her in a booster seat.
And first off, the child that was in the car wasn't related. My stepmom was babysitting.
Fuck about that.
Oh, right. So it's not even.
Rick, shut up. Hey, shut up.
Responsibility.
I got nothing to hide. I'm an open fucking book.
When you
Yes,
realize
you
before
are.
that I mentioned it to people and they realize they can't actually see what it was. They can't see what it was. They can just see it was child endangerment. That's it.
So Jose, which one
she's just as good as Mike Debunking. Child endangered 2 young boys.
You can compare me to anybody the fuck you want, but your words are so not fucking
It's
true.
okay. You can get angry if you want to.
Rick, hey, leave that.
Get angry if you want.
What he's doing is he's making a point that maybe Mike Dibble didn't do anything wrong. That's what he's making. You got to look at it like that.
Ew.
Maybe Mike Dibble just has some kids without a car seat. Oh well.
Yeah.
Oh.
They just put a kid out of carousel without the safety.
I'm just saying, if you're going to compare it one way, you got to compare it both ways, right?
It's fine. It's fine. I'm just thinking, like, what I would have done. I certainly wouldn't have gone and met up with Mike Dibble if we both had child endangerment on our record.
That one was a good
Just
one.
saying.
That one was undefensible.
Felon shouldn't
I
be
can't with
seeing
that
a
one.
felon anyway.
It's almost like birds of a feather flock together.
Probation.
Oh, we both
Or
got child
maybe
endangerment.
he was trying to get. He was going out there to find some shit out. Investigative discovery.
He said,
But
birds
when
of a
I know that
feather flock together.
he
We
wouldn't
all
make
here together.
normal
Don't say
people.
that shit.
Box you, Natalie.
He halfway lives in the wild.
I'll box you.
We all know,
I'll
Buddha.
win.
We all know.
I know how to take a dude down.
She whooped that ass.
That dude got fucked off mic, and he enjoyed it.
Volcano, Angie. So like, there's this thing that heats up the weed. Then I'll show it to you, and then you put it on top, and then it fills the bag with weed. And then you
I would say
you're too far too posh.
I would
Vaporized
say
oil. It's the same thing as vaping, except you're using a cloud method. The oil vapor still does the same damage that a vape pen does. So you may think it's healthier, but in the long run, smoking the flower or doing the edibles is the healthier option.
Don't believe that, Natalie. Don't believe that. It's a lot healthier to do a volcano than it is to vape.
Oh, so you're vaping
correct,
flower.
Natalie. Don't panic about it. I'm going to disagree with you there, but
Pretty much safer. Yeah, that's
because if you're doing it in a volcano, you've got
oils in that.
there's no
It does
propylene
leak
glycol.
out, but then you just change the bag, and then it doesn't leak out anymore.
if Mike Dibble fucked Jose, he's still stuck in one of his leg folds.
Ooh.
Disgusting.
Very disgusting.
I'm just telling you, Jose is a big dude, and Mike Dibble is a tiny little action figure.
He took him into a blue tap.
Jose, did you smash Dibble?
He knows it is. He didn't
If
shower.
Mike Dibble got behind Jose, he would chin fuck him.
Do you remember when Jose? Do you remember when Jose didn't shower for 38 days when he went to GJB's? Well, he didn't know that
I'm not
before
picking
that.
on Jose. I'm saying that it's impossible for Mike Dibble to do that to Jose. Jose's
Before
way too
that,
big.
he didn't have a shower.
That's why Mike Dibble
He's
likes
not had a shower since he got.
I need more beer to listen to y'all talk about butt sex and all kinds of crazy, getting up in guts, nasty shit like this.
Jeffers.
I need
Look,
some
man,
kind
people
of
keep
bag.
on fucking accusing Jose of that shit, but listen, Mike Dibble likes little
I'm not
boys,
letting
not
Deborah speak.
Jose. Jose is not little. He's a huge person. He's a lot to deal with. Mike Dibble is right, and Jose will swallow him up in one of his leg folds.
St. James Street James, I wanted to note this. I think
I did not.
After
I
all
don't know
this,
what he's gonna
after
say.
all this time, I still think that there's DNA from Mike Dibble on Jose, whether it be semen.
He hadn't
or
washed, yeah.
after all this time, there's definitely Mike Dibble semen on him.
There's definitely cracks in
he's
his
still
body.
wearing the same socks and underwear, bro.
No, it ain't that.
It's actually different underwear, stupid.
He never washed the panties. Don't let him lie.
That is gross.
He,
and I'm not gonna
he
say
didn't wash it on purpose. He was using it like, I never washed his hands again.
Oh shit, son!
Who is that girl?
She's hot.
Well, it's obviously a cartoon character, but
Buds.
Oh shit, son!
Oh damn! Jose took. Jose did not take a shower, but he did actually get his clothes washed.
Bud sent me some stickers too, but I didn't get no dang kitty pics.
Natalie sent that. Natalie sent that to Jezzy.
He sent me all
Just so we could see it online.
Rude.
Bro, he even sent me multiple titties. Multiple titty pics.
I'm just playing with you, buds.
Why'd
I
you
love
do
you.
that, Bud? Are you trying to make me jealous?
Jezzy appreciates the titty pics.
Who
Are you trying to make me jealous?
I'm not gay, you son of a bitch.
Even another one. Look at this one.
I am not
Jezzy.
gay.
Oh yes, that's
I'm in
That's
love
hot
with
as
Mary
fuck, actually.
Jane.
Hell
The other
yeah,
girl had
I'm
some
in
saggy
love.
ones, but that I like those.
She didn't have saggy ones. They were just smaller.
No saggy.
She was bent
They were
forward.
flappy, saggy, like teardroppy.
She a
Kylie, didn't I
lie.
send
Look
you
at those were like
SpongeBob?
bent over
Those are
titties.
saggy.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm gonna bite. I'm gonna bite.
Bud sent me
It's a
some fucking
cartoon
dudes, man. What the fuck
Dog
is
pound.
this?
Dog
A
pound.
dude?
Have you got a Yoda with a
Nasty
massive
foot.
joint hanging out
Oh,
of his
that's
mouth?
cool, man.
What was it?
That's one of them Rick dudes.
That is what
That
that is.
the
It
guy
was a
Morgan,
dude. I can't see.
whatever.
It's actually coming out of his neck because he's Yoda.
Look at that.
That's cool. Oh, you got
One of
the
my favorite
holographic
ones he sent
Yeah,
me
you
was
sent me some good ones, bro.
There's a bear shit in the woods.
Hey, Tyler, you don't got a hair? Where's your hair, dude?
Where's my hair? What's he
Yeah.
talking?
You're supposed to be in a hair growing contest with me.
Yeah. I
What the
showed
hell is
you.
that noise?
I actually said I would send you a dreadlock if you pay me $20.
Well,
Where
but
is your hair?
we still have a bet outstanding.
Some of my.
I think it's all
Oh,
fake.
you didn't cut it off.
He's
It's
got
I
it up
didn't
under
bet
there.
shit, folks.
Still trying.
all right.
He got it up under
Look,
there.
I
Bud,
don't
you
mean
still
to
in the
be
race?
like the bearer of bad news, but I'm pretty sure that it was me that actually started this whole thing by saying that I'd give GJB one thing: that his fucking hair grows fast. And then it was
What's that
you.
damn Yoda
No
dog?
doubt.
It was
said
you
grows
that turned around and
fast
said
as
to me,
shit.
"Man, my hair grows faster than his, Rick." I was like, "All right, just start the fucking timer."
I should have done a video where like every day take that fucking picture because it only takes like 9 months before it's long.
Yeah,
Well,
mine's
did
You
you know
should. You
that
should
weed
start
makes
that
your
now.
hair grow
Shoulder length.
fast?
I might shave it this year because it's going to be a hot summer and I'm getting sick of how long it's all the way down past my titties.
Ooh.
We didn't need to know that.
Well, I just
Why,
wanted to
why don't we like, get it,
You ain't got
why don't we get it
Hey,
sewn
man,
up
donate
to a
it
wig?
to Locks of Love.
I
know
say
that.
you go to a fucking like barbershop and get braids put in it first.
I was thinking about
Yeah,
doing that,
like,
but
I mean,
cultural
cornrows.
appropriation.
No, I would love to
Jezzy.
see Eddie with
No,
cornrows.
not cornrows.
Yes.
Hell no.
I
They'll
get
Do
nail
it.
me.
That'll be
my
your
hair
next
braided.
viral video, Eddie.
Yeah, right?
That would be
Net
Cultural
fun.
it, Ed.
appropriation.
Eddie, net it, turn it up into a mesh, then sell it off to someone else. You know, like the Chinese do, forced to grow their hair for like a year and a half, and then they sell it
Really
to someone.
though. You
Yeah,
can go
you
and
can
put
make it
a.
an NFT.
You said you wanted to
They
hold a
don't.
sign up
They
somewhere?
don't buy it here, brother.
Yeah, I
You
do.
hold
The
a sign
cancer
up that says, "What do you
patients.
think
Yeah,
of
you
my hair?"
donated
and get
lots of
people's
love.
opinions.
Locks of
That's a good
love.
idea,
That is
actually.
what it is.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah, that'd be hilarious.
Great idea. Yeah,
Content.
because we're buying a camera finally. We missed the opportunity earlier, but we're actually going to do it now. I have $100 saved that I'm allowed to keep. Nobody knows about,
Ooh,
and
go get your hair did.
we're getting
No,
a
you
camera.
can't.
and
You
I want
can't
to do that
braid it
shit,
though.
man. I want to do like holding signs like that mean really, no harm.
I don't know if you could
And get
do. Can you send braids to Locks of Love? Because I don't know.
I don't know. Amber said she can braid my hair, but
If they braid it,
Can we
they
get
can
on? Can we get on
unbraid
with the
it. All you do
process?
is you
What is
do
it?
a
What is it that
ponytail.
you're
It
trying
has
to
to
do?
be over 12 inches long. You do it in a ponytail, and you cut off the ponytail, and it has to
Yeah.
be over 12 inches. They prefer longer.
I got
but
that.
12 is the
My hair
minimum.
is more than 2 feet long.
So you can
Damn,
have
a foot
braids, and then just
long.
take the braids out, comb it, put it in the ponytail, and cut it. It can be
My hair is like
curly.
28 inches long.
They do whatever they want. They'll straighten it, they'll curly it, they'll make
It's
it.
as long as my
Mine's like
dick.
5 feet long.
Can we get to this point now?
Not really.
St. James Street James is after chronic
Pansy has no hair. He's jealous.
advice saying, please don't go with this girl. He's decided to take it again. So now
I
me
ain't
and him
talking about
can't
that
speak.
shit right now, Phil.
So now me and him can't speak to each other again.
You're stupid.
I can see Yoda speaking just above him. Smoking a joint.
Rick's talking some stupid shit. Whatever.
You're the stupid shit.
Where's Rick?
Hey.
I don't see the chat Rick is chatting with.
I'm not chatting, I'm talking here.
He's talking to me.
Oh.
He's talking about Stony Crow and he's being a jerk. Fuck you, bitch. I love you, but fuck it.
Oh,
Like
yeah,
the
you're
pearls
right.
make it look a little shorter.
Damn.
It's pretty fucking long.
You should
Bitch
sell
is gonna hurt my motherfucking feelings.
Got a beautiful head of hair here for sale. Highest bidder. Put it up for auction on
I'll
eBay.
give it away. I'm not gonna sell. I'll give it to somebody. I'm gonna give away. I'm getting a new guitar, and I'm giving away Randy's guitar to rehab
Fuck
center.
yes.
Oh
You don't need
yes.
that shit in
No,
your
no,
life.
no, 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 no.
Get
Y'all,
rid of
You
that
need,
shit.
you need,
give me
what
that
you
guitar.
need.
I love that
Oh,
guitar.
No, you
Oh,
can't.
I might do that.
I was
I
saying
might.
you
I
don't
might
need
do that
no
instead,
guitar.
yeah.
What would annoy Randy Linville more than me
Oh my
getting his
God.
guitar
Oh
all
my
the way
God.
over there?
But what about Jose having the guitar and trying to play it?
Yeah, that would really piss me off.
I don't think that
Pretty
that's a
late
problem
annoying.
with.
Home, you'd be dragging
Or
it in the
give me
woods
the
and
guitar
getting it
and I'll
rained
eat all
on.
my meals on it and start a
Oh,
soft
God.
Oh my
dubstep
God,
jam.
dude! I got an NFT right here. This
Disgusting.
is for real.
Give it to Jose. He'll perfectly disrespect it and dig it.
It won't last a fucking week.
That's so true. Because
This
he'll try
bitch
to
ass
play
will
it.
roll over
You know
on
what
it.
you should do, Eddie? You should do a show where you have people come up and give you a reason as to why you should give the guitar to them, and then we can all vote on who the fuck gets the guitar.
That's a great idea.
That's not a bad idea.
The
for real.
entire point of the show would be to get everybody back on track and talk about what his initial thing was, which was, I've got GJB said, I've got Big Net Digger's guitar. He gave that to me. And then I said, give it to me. It'd annoy him more than anything for you to give me that. And he was
And
like,
it,
no,
I mean,
but
you know,
maybe
it
I
definitely
could.
would. God Almighty, it would. It would annoy him more than anything for you to have it. You're right. But
I will swap
that goes
you.
up against like what's the rightest thing to do too, right? You know, it's like
Eddie.
Rightist is
I will
not a
swap
word,
you.
but okay.
I will swap you the actual clone BND account. I'll swap you that.
I mean, that's real tempting.
So you'll get. You'll get.
But I like the idea
the
of
Big
doing
Net
it in
Digger
show
account.
form, and also you coming up and making your point because the audience, because I can put up a poll after that, and the audience may agree. You know.
Well, can you imagine how
I love that idea.
annoying?
I love the idea
Listen,
of putting it
Eddie,
up to the community.
you're never going to see eye to eye with him. Never going to see eye to eye with him
No,
again.
not from here on out. No, not unless he gets high again.
He's gone too far, man. He's just he's out there.
He's so
Well, the
fucked
thing is,
up
I
with
remember.
using Amber's picture. Like that is
I remember, right? I'm only going to say this one thing. I'm not going to say it again, Eddie, so just you listen. I remember as I went through your solicitations and shit like that, what he said to you was, I'm going to book tickets for Motley Crue. And you went, nah.
What? I don't even know. Did we have that conversation? Did he post those?
One of his friends, I'm going to book tickets for Motley Crue, he said.
Rick is so full of shit. It's not.
I'm not fucking
How
right.
about
you
AJ?
are.
Wait
You're
a
talking
minute,
out
y'all,
your
listen to
fucking
this.
ass.
How about AJ saying that he has a friend on Facebook who is in cahoots with Motley Crue or with Nikki Sixx, and she said to him that I've never, Nikki Sixx has never done an interview with Edward Harkinson.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what the fuck, dude? He would not know my name. Nikki Sixx doesn't know the name of 99% of the people he has spoken to in his life. Period. Let alone
if the internet existed, like was quite strong podcasts back then you probably could have.
Oh, dude, I'd be their god. They talk about it so fucking much. They'd be like, "Oh God, Eddie. Oh my God, Eddie, you did that. Oh my God, Eddie, you really did that. Oh my God, Eddie."
Eddie, can I just ask you this? Then one of the questions I want to ask: do you genuinely think that you're like above everybody else, or is it just like
not at all?
like
Not at all, dude. What happens is when they attack my history and the things that I know that I did in my life, it makes me feel like they just love that I did it so much that they can't believe it. So it gives me a little ego boost. But the thing is, man, I'm always like this, dude. I just live my life like this. I am full of confidence about whatever the fuck I get myself into in my life, period.
Me too.
Yeah, and that's great. And I think that when you prove to everybody that you was a DJ, you was working at these different radio stations.
Yeah, he's already proven it. Shut up, Rick.
Rick gave me props earlier, dude. He's cool. He got it.
Yeah, and what you need is someone like Jeffrey, who's going out with Stony Crow, who's married to a chink with 4 kids.
I said
who got
one
fucked
word.
behind the back.
Oh my
She
God,
has
guys.
16 kids, you idiot.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to talk to people. Would I come to your house and suck, slap the dick out of your mouth?
Whoa, easy, guy. I don't have any dicks in my mouth. Pangywagon said I needed to let somebody else talk. My bad. My bad.
Imagine if this was
My
Thanksgiving.
bad,
I was
dude.
87% of the way through a statement.
And I fucking ruined the rest. My bad.
I'm telling y'all, dude, what a fucking Thanksgiving dinner table this would be. Just all of us at the same table in real life.
Yeah, the worst thing is I'll forgive him shortly because I know that he didn't mean it. You know what I mean?
No one would get no macaroni
as soon as I calm down.
I'd eat the whole thing.
You gotta finish your cranberry sauce, Rick, you bitch.
Eat the potato.
Pass me the wine.
There ain't nothing left. Rick drank it all.
Rick got there.
I'm trying to find an
early.
edible right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna make some.
I'm edible
over the weekend.
Natalie, we've had this community going for like over 5 years. You're probably the prettiest little thing that we've had in it. But yeah,
No,
AJ
that
says
would
that
be
you're ugly
Jezzy.
like a pig.
Jezzy is the prettiest little thing.
Sandra wasn't bad. Come on, Rick.
Well, I mean, and I have a beautiful wife. She's awesome.
Yes, and so is Amber. Amber is pretty.
Sandra was kind of
Amber is very pretty. Amber's been around. Well, there you go. Amber's number 2, I'd say.
I mean, hell, Dog Pound's not that bad looking.
I know that might offend GJB, but I'd say Natalie's probably the prettiest. Amber's probably number 2. I don't know.
You got to see me straight out of shower though, because sometimes I'm like,
you should see me what I look like on my pony.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you have seen me straight out.
Jesus,
I really don't mind much.
Nasty.
I like to allow people in because then the conversation is so much easier. Everybody knows. I can just.
There's people amongst us who think that it's okay for them to call each other fat while they're like 61 years of age. They've got a nose as big as a tangerine and paws as big.
AJ is 65, not 61.
He is not talking about AJ. He's talking about fucking.
I'm just saying.
Come on, dude.
He gets off on calling people.
He is not talking about that.
JJ's Debentures. It's a show that's recently popped up. And by the way, I wanted to say, Jezzy, he contacted me on.
I thought he was talking about Jezzy.
Jezzy, I'm talking to Jezzy right now.
He's talking about AJ, and you know it, Tyler.
Yeah, Tyler.
So let me just finish the point here, Jezzy. He contacted me on Messenger before he went live to tell him he was going live, and then texted me the day before he went live. I'm going live in 24 hours. And then messaged me again an hour before he went live to say I'm going live in an hour. And then when he went live, he was like, I expect GJB will be up here. Probably Digger's going to come up here after dinner. I think Jezzy might come by. He was promoting us as people who might come by to his chat so that people would hang around because he had nothing to say.
He was scatting on the fucking thing.
He could not hold a panel without us up there to get going. So he needed us to get him going. That's why he did that.
Yep.
Jezzy.
Hey, talking about AJ.
Oh, AJ.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Tyler, rewind it, man, so you can get caught up.
Yeah, we don't just
I am joking around, my friends. I'm very competent of what the fuck is that?
The remnants of the spastic society.
I can't make a joke. Come on, guys.
Are you on Valium again?
Yeah, I wish.
Yeah, dude, your jokes are funny to people on barbiturates. But that was my joke. That was my fucking
pretty old time.
Well, I laughed at it.
I know you're the only one who got it. It's funny that Tyler and I abuse each other in jokes and we laugh at it.
Well, when you was children or what, you used to abuse each other.
I did. I was the oldest, so I threw a hanger one time and stuck in my sister's forehead. I had to take her across the street to the nurse. The lady who lived across the street was a stay-at-home nurse.
True story.
I done something extreme. I done something extremely similar.
505 South Iredale Avenue.
Can I fucking say I done something extremely similar?
I want to say something real quick.
I done something extremely similar with a hanger, but it was just to stop my sister from being pregnant. That's all.
There it is. Lame joke, Rick.
I burned some kid's hair off in a military academy with a lighter fluid butane refiller can I made into a flamethrower. And when the kid came down the hallway past my door, we lit him up and he lost his eyebrows and some of his hair. No big deal.
And how long have you been Ukrainian for?
Ba-doom-cha! Hey! That motherfucker's Russian.
I can tell you the 3 different types of Molotov type of cocktails that they're using. Right?
Yeah, go ahead and tell us.
They use one that's just gasoline with a wick at the top.
Yep.
In the black bottle, throw it over, so it just goes over. Right? The other one is acetone that they melt polystyrene in because and it's more like
styrofoam. Yeah.
Styrofoam in acetone is like gel, right? But it stays on fire and it sticks to everything.
It's like napalm.
The third one is napalm. The third one is napalm, which is just petroleum jelly.
Hang on. I want to
petroleum jelly and alcohol.
Yo, Rick.
I thought this was a joke, Rick. God damn.
So that's
Yo,
3 times.
Rick.
3 times. What?
Shut the fuck up.
Anyway, you dickhead.
Okay, hold on. I got one for you. I just learned. I was on Omegle the other day.
What's Omegle?
Who are you, Chris?
And I was talking to people
Cheers,
in India, and it comes
Is that you, Jezzy?
India is.
I'm trying to look at my screen here.
Rick,
one half of a fucking 720p screen. Well, do you not think about turning your volume up a little bit? Turn your volume up so people can hear more.
What are you tripping about, Rick?
Because he's trying to ask me to leave, and all I can hear is the drips in my ears. Like, turn your volume up a little bit more.
Yo, Natalie.
Chat, Jezzy. Thanks for having me up. It's getting late. I'm an old man. I have to go to bed.
Love you, buds.
Later, buds. Love you.
Yo, try not to
speak
so loud.
Bring you down, man.
Hey, settle down.
I'm about to eat some of these.
Thanks for coming up, bud.
All right, I'll wait. I want to watch her eat.
Nah.
Come on, baby.
Ew.
Start chewing on that shit. Oh, yeah. Oh, my. Oh, there it is.
And what are they? Jelly.
That's it. Oh, that's it. That's it. Come on.
I can imagine how racist.
Hey, do it a little slower.
All right.
I do have popcorn, by the way.
Nice. Well, I gotta go. It's late.
Bye.
Cheers, bud.
Good night, y'all.
Peace. So, what's next on the agenda?
Well, I wanted to say bye to Buds, man. I was helping my mother-in-law real quick. She just
Dog
got
pound. The hell you doing down there?
Oh, I'm just playing with buttons.
Why you pushing buttons?
I
pay for 10 people on the panel.
I was trying to tell her.
That's the only reason I'm here is because she paid for
I
it.
get the feeling that Joey's been waiting for a long while to hit me with something beautiful. So come on, Dog Pound. What is it?
Nothing.
You ain't got nothing?
Can I just say something really fucking fast? Like, really fucking fast. GJB, you really need to see that stream I was talking about earlier.
I'm telling you,
Eddie,
that wasn't really fast.
I tried to
And
email
you need
it
to
to you,
clip it.
and it was
okay.
the first time I ever tried to email you, and you didn't even fucking answer it or get it. Like, what
I'm
the
pretty
hell's up
bad
with it?
about getting back to emails, man. That is on me because my wife used to do that.
It was so much tea, bitch. So much tea.
Can I just say,
it's
not really.
2 weeks later.
Yeah, I fuck up.
It's not really in defense of Edda, and it's not really in defense of me, but I'm so fucking bad responding to emails. Like, I won't respond back to you. Even if you ask me a direct question.
Well, I didn't expect him to respond to
him.
me. I expected that he would have just got it and saw it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I didn't, and it's about checking them because sometimes I have a fear of checking emails that because I'm telling y'all, I get a lot of hate email too.
Yeah.
And so sometimes I'm just like, fuck that today, right? And then I don't check them. So, but
GJP, can I ask you a series of unorthodox questions if you don't mind?
That would be different.
Has anything ever happened to you while you've been online from something that's offline? You know, like something's happened in your life, actual life, from something offline.
I got arrested.
Shut the fuck up, Jose.
Probably the one thing there. Somebody saw my video and called in and got me arrested. Yeah.
But has anything else happened? No one else has called anything in or done anything wrong with you in that entire time?
Well, I mean, there were little things, but I don't know if those were, I got that teenage kid around here who tried to fuck with me that one time when I was walking home. So I can't tell if it's just his people or if it's people through YouTube, but I get shit when I walk, maybe once every 2 walks, I get some kind of
Look at this super crew we've got.
Hey, I was messing with Dog Pound. He kept looking at me like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Actually, Jose and I were walking once and got yelled
St.
at.
James Street, James.
What are you doing, man?
St. James Street, James. I've got something
I ain't
to talk
doing
to you
shit,
about.
bro. Whoa.
Need you? Pull you up on a full circle.
Yeah, where the hell's Stoney?
We miss Stoney.
Tyler, are you jealous?
And we don't miss Stoner. We don't miss Stoner.
Rick doesn't because Rick never wants to be nice to her.
Rick's not a haterade.
I'm nice to people who are nice. I don't bully people for no reason.
Rick, show me proof of it, and then I'll believe you. How about that?
Oh, make me open up something. That...
She said she wants to see the recipients.
And then even then, I'm still gonna like her. So.
It was on a laptop hard drive from fucking.
I can prove
2
she's
years
mean
ago.
as shit.
You deserve her to be mean.
Wait 1 second. It sounds like fucking. It sounds like St. James
Sounds
Street
like
James
there's a
could
Rick in
admit
there.
to it without me having to fucking dig it out.
No, he's probably just saying she's mean because, when couples fight or whatever. I don't
Okay,
know.
well, I only need to ask 2 questions. I only need to ask 2 questions. Is that okay?
I need edibles for this.
Hey, my last series of unorthodox questions was only
Thank you,
one,
Rick.
just so you know.
Eddie.
I'll beat the shit out your ass,
Good job,
Jose,
buddy.
you bitch ass.
Yeah, he is a good job, buddy.
I love the way he says Randy. That shit's
Yeah.
so funny.
Can you start saying Randa?
Hey, if you were listening to Sour Diesel stream earlier, the computer was pronouncing it Rand.
Yeah.
Just Rand.
Rand. Get the fuck out of here, Rand. I'll be right
It's
back.
like his name without any enthusiasm. Rand.
Nice, WG. Good for you.
Hey, Jose, everybody knows you stink like piss.
Yeah, I just missed my
Rick, you're so random.
Hey, let Jane come up.
You smell like kidneys, and like little bits of yeast infections.
Sorry, Rick. I smell like your mother. My bad.
Well, I don't have a mother. I was genetically modified. We're both a Zim and a Zer.
Jose's a motherfucker.
What are you doing outside there, Jose? Just begging for money, hoping that you can get from one place to another.
I'm begging for money out of park.
Yeah, and where did you leave your dog while you're doing it?
Jose's waiting for a sugar
Look,
mama.
did you see how excited he got then? Because I'm talking to him. He's like, oh, set it up. Well, I don't want to see you eat that either. You fucking horrible.
Beat that
look,
fucking
his nails.
grizzly out
Look at
your
his nails. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Yeah, you can mute that. You can mute that. That's the sickest thing. Natalie, that is probably the dirtiest thing that Natalie's ever seen.
Is it really that bad?
Yeah. Well, not that bad, but we're saying move it off. Trying to. GJB, the wife. How long?
Yo, there's Jesus.
Things been going?
The ugliest
just
version
as I stop
of
talking
Jesus.
to him. All right, fair enough.
That's where I do all my shorts. Right here.
Yeah, the wife, dude, is she still
Yo,
loving me?
I didn't know that's the ugliest Jesus alive right there.
Sorry, dude.
Why do you keep talking when Rick's talking? Why can't we all just talk one at a time, cunt bags?
Fuck Rick.
Honestly,
Fuck
it's because
you, Jose,
you need hand signals. You need hand signals. So if we could have like little emoji, like hand signals on our avatar, like letting you know I got something to say.
I got a hand signal for you.
I knew it.
Middle finger. There you go. Trigger finger. No, the one below it. Here you
Starts
go,
with my
man.
middle
Come
finger.
and smoke it.
Wiggle
One
finger in there.
I got a lot to say.
Hee.
Hey, but let me y'all know real quick.
You two love each other. You two still on the same sort of homosexual.
I am really only 3 hours away from that fella who's all that shit talking. Said he was going to show up in my driveway, but somehow didn't. And now I got to go all the way down there. So
For real though, I didn't give a shit about that shit until they started talking about your kid. That's when it really pissed me off. And like, I could handle them saying the same shit about me every fucking day. But why do they got to bring in your kid to something? Like, that's
Because
weird.
they think they're big badasses.
That triggered me the most. The thing is, the only person who's going to get the result of that trigger is him. I can't reach out to the other guy. He's too far away. But I can.
We understand what it is.
Straight sicko shit.
I got a big weekend plan. That's all I'm saying.
That's just like AJ calling you out. He was talking shit about you for no reason too, and then he backed out on the fight like a bitch. He's acting like he's protecting his family. Like,
yeah, now all of a sudden I'm the attacker.
When it's only
AJ,
all you need to do.
Will Smith.
Yeah, he's acting like I'm the attacker now. I'm the one who's trying to come to his house.
Yeah, when he's the one that started that shit.
Yeah, over dumb shit too. The video he got mad about is I didn't say a word in. It's his own words. So he's mad at himself. He inferred what I meant by it, you know, being some kind of gay shit, which it really wasn't at all. It was just about him talking about the pigs behind him. And he should have gotten that. And he said, I thought we were friends in the comments, and I wrote, it's a joke, AJ. And from there on, he wanted this fight. So I think he wanted it before that because he actually was talking shit the night before on his own stream about
what you should have done, Eddie, was you should have moved fast on it. Like after all the fights that you've been like promoted to do.
Yeah, goddamn, dude. The thing is, it's all about.
We should have all moved fast and be like, okay, then we can get Eddie down there within X hours. You could have gone there.
But I have 2 days I can go. Or
Eddie,
I have
do you feel that you would actually be capable to beat him? Could you beat AJ in a fight?
Oh yes, he could. What do you mean?
Yeah, what do you mean?
One punch.
By the way,
what do you mean?
DJB, can I ask you something? Do you think he
punch him in the balls?
Do you think that he was being weird about his wife's height because like he lies about his own height, and like if he were to be compared to her,
really though, why would he be married for like a decade and not even remember his own wife's height? That's
there's
weird shit.
Okay, there's something to that because when you stand beside your wife and you're that much taller than her, like I am Amber, for instance, you can tell that I'm 6'1". It's not hard. When he stands beside her, he's only about a foot taller than her, and he's been telling everybody he's 6'5", but he won't meet anybody in person.
He's such a liar.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. So if you just compare her height to his, you could easily tell he's not 6'5".
Boom, bingo. And nor would it matter.
Why he tried to say she was 5'6"?
That'd be so hilarious. Can you imagine if this community had sorted it round, made it so that GJB could just go there, fight him, get back in the car, and come back.
Like, by the way, I know Jezzy's height. I know it off the top of my head. Jezzy knows my height off the top of my head. We've known each other for 1 year.
You mean on top of her head?
What?
You mean on top of her head?
Shut the fuck up.
That's all.
You're sorry.
No, what Jose said then was actually hilarious.
To answer Rick's question,
I don't know off the top of my head.
Cheers,
Off the top of my head.
It was good seeing you, man. Thanks for coming out.
Sorry. To answer Rick's question, I needed the certain amount of time to be able to do it because the whole family has to go. That's why I made that little short video. We all have to go. I can't leave them here to do this. So, you know, you wanted to come here and make it convenient for everybody, and that would have happened just fine. You could pack the two ladies in the truck and drive up here on the truck you wanted to put miles on. But instead, you now need me to come there so you can use your fucking rake on me or whatever that means. Here's the point. When it gets closer and closer to actually happening, he gets louder and louder at the mouth of how mean he is. He's going to hit me in the balls. He's going to kick me in the balls.
I want to live stream that.
He says he bites and throws dirt and rocks. He's now talking about how dirty he fights to try to scare me away. But it don't work.
That's you talking about how dirty.
And your troll buddy friend is going to get your ass beat.
No,
bitch.
really though. AJ went off for like 2 minutes, kept saying how dirty he fights. He fights dirty. Kept saying that phrase over and over. He's gonna punch him in the balls and weird shit.
If you was to square up to AJ, right, in like some sort of like a kickboxing stance, he'd fold like a cheap hooker that got punched in the stomach.
What's that fucking art he said? He said, I studied martial arts, and it was Kwando or something.
Oh, yeah, Kwando.
Kwando. He's a 3rd degree black belt in Kwando.
Wait. I've got something else. He said something else. He said, oh, yeah, this is what it is.
He got his black belt online.
He says, he knows California girls. He knows California girls, and he does Kwando.
He's been with California girls.
He's been with California girls, guys.
And he knows the Kwando. Yeah.
He said, I don't know why you call your wife beautiful.
You gotta listen to me.
Average. Or whatever he said. And I'm like, dude, I mean, you know, why can't I just compliment my wife on YouTube without having being like criticized about it? Yeah, maybe I'm just calling her beautiful because I want some tonight. Who knows, dude? You don't know. But to think that I'm pretending she's the hottest woman in the world, right? That's what he was acting like. She's not the hottest woman in the world.
Not just that, GG.
Women in the world.
Eddie, it wasn't just that it was expected. It was the hottest girl in the world. It was. He's got a car that just needs an oil filter replaced. He's got 170 grand into that. It's actually a small car that he's got. He's got a garage at the end. What was it before that? He's got a. Fuck's that?
What the fuck, Jose? God. Sounds like Jose's whacking off. Is what that noise
before this, he had a dairy.
You're not gonna come up here doing that shit, Jose.
That's like 4 times in a row. That Jose.
For real, that's some kid ass shit. You want to do that? Go over to someone like AJ's channel.
Yeah, that's just weird, homeboy. Come on, Jose, you gotta be better than that. You were doing fine.
Yeah. So if you remember, before the 8 months ago when he fucked off, he had his own dairy. He was milking his own cows.
You remember that when he said he had 300 cows on his cow farm, and a few days later he said 3,000 cows.
How much do you get from him? How much do you get from him while milking? He went, oh well, that's probably about 2 or 3 liters. And he goes, oh no, gallons. Then he realizes that 300 herds will probably produce like 18 times that. Then he fucked off.
Well, I guess that's how they made their money. You know, they sold the farm back, is what he just said. They sold his portion that it was given to him by his sister back, so he earned none of it. It was given to him to get the money he has now to live in the house he lives in, where he does nothing but bitch on YouTube all day.
Yeah, but he didn't live there at first. He only lived there
and lie about jobs
after the specific stress of being a first responder in New York. Then he moved out into job. You know.
But in the end, he thought he didn't know what first responder was. He thought that meant you saw it on TV first.
Well, no, that's not the way it works. You know,
he thought he was the first one to see it on TV around the whole world.
Yeah, so just because
He
you
was
see
like,
it
I
in your
responded to
eyes
it
doesn't
first.
mean it happens to you.
I had the first opinion.
First opinion. Ladies and gentlemen, GJB.
Well, that's what he thought. He thought I had the first opinion about it, man. I saw the plane fly in, and I was the first one to say, that's a terrorist. I'm a first responder.
Well, yeah, he was the first responder according to somebody he talks to outside of YouTube. So imagine what he tells people, you know.
Somebody
That's
in
what's
cahoots.
disgusting. Yeah. He told somebody he was friends with off of YouTube. Like, that's fucking creepy that he's convincing his real life friends.
Yeah, that was the guy. That was the guy who that night turned around and he went. He went to
He changed the subject right
I'm
away
going to the
into
back. I'm
guitar.
going to the back door.
Yeah.
Went to the back door. He went, oh, it's a police officer.
Right? Like, who wouldn't talk about that for a second? You were a first responder, weren't you? Yeah, man. I saved
That's
like
why I
15
clipped
people.
it too, because I knew that shit was fucking weird.
You said that when Finch said, well, you should have a medal then, shouldn't you, for being a first responder. Okay then.
He said all the people with medals were dead. That's what he said, Rick. AJ's Adventures thinks that all the people that were first responders.
No, that's not what he said. He said that's not what he said.
People with medals were dead. That's what he said.
No, he didn't. He didn't say that. He said all the people who have died all get medals, but first responders should get first. Well, he didn't say the first responders should get one. All the people that have died.
He said first responders didn't get one. Died. He acted like he didn't have one.
He said the ones that did died.
I know.
And so,
well, my thing
is, he's now changing it to he just lived across the street and helped out. So what did he mean when he said all the ones that have medals died?
What he means is that he was the first one to buy a flag that said FDNY on it.
When people said to him,
he was the first one to buy a flag that said FDNY. He was the first one to buy a flag that said NYPD. He was the first responder. He was the first person putting money into it after
not the first, but one of the first responders.
Yeah, he had a hat. He had a hat a week after it happened that said NYPD.
Oh, he went and got like all the like.
He got all the stuff
to look like one.
Yeah. GJB is completely being like obviously not going to happen.
He was a responder. He responded after
what's the word? What's the word where you pretend something's happened and it doesn't actually happen? Simple what?
AJ's stolen valor adventures.
Yeah, and he steals his valor about everything. Every goddamn thing. He makes videos he doesn't take down that he doesn't even mean.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to come here and do all this stuff, man. 3 hours away. He wants to put miles on his truck. He threatened to go to Washington. He's like, I'll drive to Washington to go fight Tally. So if he was going to do that, why wouldn't he come 3 hours up the road to me? We both live right off of 85. Literally, I make 2 turns and I'm on the highway. He makes 2 turns and we're on the highway or whatever. And he thinks I know his address. I don't know his address.
You live on the West Coast.
It is funny because he's the one who initiated it, and he backed down like a pussy ass bitch. He
all the way to his own house.
Down.
All the way down to now. I'm threatening
neither one of these old bitches gonna fight. What you talking about?
I will though, Tyler.
Eddie's gonna beat the brakes off that motherfucker.
I can pretty much guarantee.
GJB
Eddie go in there and fight it.
I don't get my nose into business if I don't think I can handle business, man. I'm not that dude. That's why that video went viral.
That's why I know you do it.
I will do it.
Okay.
Shit, go do it.
Fuck, dude. Maybe this weekend I am doing it.
It's not as easy as fucking do it.
He tried to come here though, man. Why do I got to turn it into showing it up there? Why do I got to be that dude?
Why do you guys got to fight? Period. Because I
want to knock a motherfucker out on YouTube.
He's the one that started it. AJ started it.
Exactly.
Why
and he's the one that you're going to leave him alone.
I'm just saying.
These
y'all both going to go to the damn
men are
hospital.
literally talking about Dempsey's like. I don't even want to say the word, but you know what I'm talking about, and it's
it wasn't really about Dempsey. It was just fucking.
No, they're talking about Dempsey and like. How
don't say his name, number one. That's his kid. What the hell are you talking about?
Shut the
fuck up,
Tyler.
if anybody else is listening, then now they know his name.
Shit,
so don't
Tyler.
say that.
Why you gotta keep running your mouth, Tyler? You don't even know what the fuck's going on.
Yeah, man. And
I
then he
know
highlights
exactly what's
Digger
going on.
comments about my son, calling him wimpsy and shit. Like, he wants a piece. So
Wimpsy.
let him get a piece, Tyler. Fuck.
I know your son's name, bro.
Dude, I'm going to wash my hair that day. He gets to
Come
smell
up
me.
here and tell me, bitch.
And Tyler,
Well,
you know you're going to
at
love
least,
seeing somebody make
you
contact with that
could
nose.
just say, like,
AJ has chocolate
you've been with Dempsey the entire time of his life. What's Digger done? An occasional weekend. An occasional weekend, and that makes you know what girls know when you're a boy. No. You've been with Dempsey all his life. He's a boy. You know what you're doing. He's the cunt.
Man, dude, I got this. I've already raised 2 other boys, but he can talk all the shit. That little fuck don't even know what the fuck he's talking about, that dude. But this AJ motherfucker did say he's going to take away the hero from his fucking son. He did say that. And he's letting Digger talk shit as if he's my wife in his chats and highlighting it because they think it's fucking funny. Well, guess what, dude? You're 3 hours away, dog. If it's beef, we can do this, so we can do this. I ain't.
Y'all need to do it, bro.
I'm not as good as I
Hey,
once
don't
was,
talk
but I'll
about it. Be
once
about
I
it.
ever was.
Tyler.
Yes, sir. Oh, I'm sorry.
What you got to understand is there's a few things going on there. Right? You're thinking, oh, Rick called something about your bitch. What's her name? The one that got all of the kids bitten by dogs. Stony Crow.
You gotta keep talking about her like that, asshole.
Don't, yeah.
Right? We're in about something else. We're in about Big Nick Digger or Randy Linville calling shit about our girls. So
Randa.
we don't really care about your girl at the moment. You know what I mean?
It's Randa.
I don't understand why it just went to that, but okay, Rick Tastic.
Not meant to
Rick
insult.
always has to take it to that.
Really?
I think that me knocking AJ out is the same thing as me knocking Digger out.
It is because they're literally AJ is Digger's dad, or Digger is AJ's daddy.
Well, for one, GJB.
That's dumb as fuck.
For one, GJB wouldn't be allowed to fight Digger because GJB is about 50 pounds heavier.
Oh,
he's a little shrimp compared to Eddie, so that would be illegal.
I'm a full 8th grader bigger than him.
AJ on the other hand, that'd be legal. In the meantime, I could lose a load of weight. I could fight Digger somehow. He says he's 5'11". All I need to do is drop 8 fucking inches and 109 pounds.
I would be able to
chop your feet off. You'll be fine.
Myself.
Yeah, chop your feet off. I'll fight you with fucking.
Dude, he's 5'8", 140, and I've made kites bigger than him.
That's my size, you asshole.
Yeah, I was in the Boy Scouts. I made a kite bigger than Digger. Flew that bitch 3 counties away.
That's my size, you piece of shit.
I'm just saying.
You're always so nasty, aren't you?
I'm 6'1", 240. He's 5'8", 140.
And
you said you was 5'.
You
said you was 5'11" earlier on.
Flew. You might have made some kind of kite, 140 pounds, but
Well, and then AJ says he is 6'5", 240, so we're in the same exact weight.
He's not 1'5". He's not.
He ain't no
6'5". Well, I'll tell you. If you give me a second, I'll prove it to you. He walks through that doorstop 5 times an hour, and he never hits his head on it once. That'll be 5'4", and he doesn't have to duck underneath it.
Oh, he's in real shit if he's 5'4", dude. He's gonna be in some real. He better grab a rope.
He's not 5'4". He's about 5'1.5".
No, he's bigger than White.
AJ,
you're talking about Digger.
is 5'4".
Are you talking about AJ or Digger,
Ray? So confused. You're talking about Digger, yeah. Digger, I'd say he's 5'7", 5'8". I got a friend that looks just like him, acts just like him, cares about shit just like him. Met him, like in face to face, he always backs down, kind of shit. I know exactly who he is.
Back down, bitch.
Yeah, dude. When he sees me, he's gonna want to fuck. He's gonna be like, I haven't drank in over a year or whatever, but I'd love to have a beer with you.
Eddie,
well,
would you not think it'd be like a good
shriveled up rat, like a smelly shriveled up rat? That's what Digger is. Little shriveled up rat.
You ever notice that when he stands up, he doesn't have to move his camera to see his head? He's the same frame sitting down as standing up.
Yeah.
He's not
Eddie,
much taller than he would be.
Eddie, would you be interested in a fight with AJ if it could possibly happen?
Man, dude, like I think that's the only thing I got left to do in my life. Hold on, I want to tell y'all for real. Like, that's the only thing I got left to do in my life to accomplish everything that I ever wanted to accomplish.
Fight
AJ. Punch AJ in that nose.
Well, we all know AJ
be the guy
said
to get to do it.
We all know AJ said that. I think AJ thinks you're like too big or you're too tall. Or he's going to come up with some excuse. But you would fight it. Would AJ turn around to you and say, "Okay, let's get it on"?
No,
because I would pay cash money to see that.
What they don't see on the camera is how big my fucking shoulders and back and legs are, dude. When he sees me, he's gonna be like, "Fuck, I'm sorry. Let's go have a beer." That's what they always say, man. I've done this so many fucking times with my daughter's boyfriends. They're always badass on the phone, and then I show up and they want to go have a beer.
Oh, someone say to you that your daughter.
That happens with your daughter's boyfriend.
Your daughter, yes, Bailey Ray.
Yes.
That has never happened with her boyfriend.
She is.
Oh, it absolutely has, dude. Man,
she's fucking beautiful. She's beautiful.
Yeah, not since probably in like 4 years, but it's happened for sure, dude.
When she was younger, you know what I'm on about.
Yeah, dude, I was like Bruce Willis, like stupid old man dad coming in, whoever wants it can get it. Yeah, I'm the dude.
Right.
Man,
Hey,
I mean, I went
reference.
to the restaurant to confront the people that did the thing. Y'all know I am that dude. I went to the restaurant. Okay, I did that. I got arrested for it.
What I want to know is
3.4 million views.
Is this what we're up to? Is it going to end?
Oh, Tyler, if you're that small, dude, I'm gonna bring sticks.
Is it going to end with AJ? And is it going to end with GJB?
What the
I'm gonna fly you like a kite, sticks and tape, homie.
Well, you're allowed to ask for like mutual combat.
Make me go into the sky. Yeah,
that's what I'm gonna do to you. I'm gonna put a paper bag around your back, sticks on your chest, tape it up with some duct tape, and fly you like a kite.
Why in God's name would you do that?
Because it's funny. It's funny as fuck, and I'm gonna make a viral video out of it. I'm always chasing my next viral video, guys.
Hey,
so I do believe that punching AJ in that very special nose. Because look, I've looked up really bad noses on Google. I Googled it to see if there was anybody who had a nose like that. And he's got the worst nose on Google. And if I could bust that bitch right in front of all of y'all, I think it'd be fantastic.
I would love it. Like, make it pop, like.
Yeah, like a zip.
Ew.
Like you're gonna be the pimple popper doctor.
GJB, I appreciate it. Doesn't matter what him just talking over you all the time. I heard you what he was talking about.
You talk over everyone.
Yeah, I'm talking about the dick that was interrupting while GJB was trying to speak.
Oh, me? My bad.
I was listening to you.
I appreciate it. So it's
I heard everything you said, but okay.
Yeah, that's the cunt there.
Everybody wants this bit. Jezzy's doing the best job because she's being the most refrained.
Jezzy is?
Isn't it amazing?
Yeah, she's controlling us by not talking. She's doing the best job. That actually is the hardest thing to do because you get a lot of opinions and then you don't say it because you let the chat talk, let your panel talk. She's doing the best job.
Guess what? I know all her opinions.
She might be
you
typing.
Lie.
She could be
you
typing.
don't know all my opinions.
I wanted to say something.
Whisper this into GJB. Did you know that it wasn't the Olympic that sank, the Titanic that sank? It was the Olympic that sank. Did you know that?
Yeah, right.
Rick, why are you trying to play games?
I'm just saying that because I know that Dempsey is well into the Titanic, and he's probably heard about that.
I love the Titanic.
It wasn't the Olympic. It was the Titanic.
He's really into Godzilla.
Is the actual daddy.
No, he switched to Godzilla.
Yeah, he's obsessed with Godzilla now. He's got 14 Godzillas, and they all go to the bath with him. And he does the whole Godzilla routine. He has the Titanic boat in the bath, but the Godzillas rip it apart. So it's a whole different story now. Yeah, he's rewritten with Godzilla in it. Dempsey wants to mod games. He gets mad at me because I can't buy things for him to mod games. Dude, come on, Dempsey.
Eddie, is Dempsey likely to be gay, or is he like?
No, I don't think so. He's got a girlfriend right now, and she writes him letters, 2 or 3 times a week. He went out today with her. He went out today with her.
He comes across as a bit
He's
gay.
the most sought after boy
in. Not.
Well, hold on.
I ain't gonna be a part of this bullshit.
I get why they say
Come
that
on,
because I let him look the way he looks. He is the
Yeah,
most sought after boy
only
in
because of the
school.
hair. See how Natalie got offended.
Oh my God,
but
no! In his
JB
face,
didn't.
his eyes. That boy is
bullshit,
beautiful.
Rick.
That boy is more beautiful than half the girls in his school, and that's okay too. Dude, it's okay to have the most beautiful child there ever was. That's okay.
It is. But the thing is if I had a child, it would be the most beautiful child. So, you know what I mean?
Absolutely, and it should be. And I'm telling you this, dude, he is the horniest little fucker I've ever had to deal with, and I've dealt with 2 other boys before.
That'll do.
Well, yeah, I mean, at that age, I get it. That's when they start to a little before that, but yeah.
Yeah, he's all about the girls, and so, he might be a rock star. Like, he might not have to shave his head and be the baddest looking kid in the fucking class, and everybody is afraid of him. But he loves everybody he's around. He's the bright light in his classroom. Everybody loves him to death, and he just could be a rock star. He's already playing piano, he's playing ukulele, and he's playing guitar.
How many girls are in his class?
That is so cool.
It's half and half, but his girlfriend is solid. Like, she won't let him talk to any other girls. He's got one.
See, when he starts asking, can I come? Can you order some like McDonald's for me or some Burger King for me? We'll come back home and we'll eat it. That's when he starts. I used to do that to 2 girls a week.
Rick.
They went to a birthday party today, and both of them 2 got caught in the top of the slide by themselves.
Oh,
what the fuck?
So I don't think he's got any problem with that.
They get caught in the slide.
By the way, can I just say that
it's like a blow-up slide, so the top of the slide got like a roof over it, and you can't, like, the kids are up there waiting for them to come out, right? And you're like, hey, come on down, and they're just sitting up there, and you're like, what are you guys doing up there? That's what they were doing. They were talking to each other. They weren't like messing around, but they were talking to each other.
Good stuff.
And
when's
it took like 2 minutes for them to slide down the slide, so they were up there for 2 minutes talking.
Cool. When's yours and Amber's day off? Well, Amber's day off. I know she loves her job at the moment.
We don't ever have one of those because Mom's with us at all times, and so that's a job at all times. You can't leave her alone for more than 30 minutes to an hour. And if you do that, you have to have notes everywhere. So it's like preparation and all that kind of shit. So we don't.
So Amber doesn't work as much as I thought she would then.
Like, her day off is spent going to appointments, taking her mom to appointments, Dempsey to appointments, me or whomever, getting all the driving done.
Can you not drive?
She's busy all the time.
Are you still banned from driving?
Yeah, I cannot drive. I'm not allowed to drive. They won't let me drive because I drive too cool.
I've got 4 more months left. 4 more months left, and I can apply for it back.
I can fight I've got a $10,000 lien on my license. What I got.
What for? What did you do? Fucking run over some pedestrians?
No, man. I posted the video. I rear-ended that person who slammed on their brakes at a fucking flash.
You also posted a video of where you didn't want to fuck around with anybody and walked into a place with a gun.
I didn't have a gun. I
I know it's changed now. Well, that's what it looked like to everyone. It looked like you didn't.
I know it looked like that because I wanted it to look like that. I made it look like that. That's the talent you're working with.
You can't pull that
on a live stream with no editing on a live stream.
I know what you're saying, but that would have been
my slick ass hands. I made y'all think I walked in there with a gun. Nobody in there reported seeing a gun. Crazy how that worked. And underneath my name, it says entertainment. It says entertainment. So I can make up whatever I'm doing. I might just be doing a live show. This could just be the fucking Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Y'all don't know what the fuck you're watching. I can make up anything I want to. We're entertaining. I don't come on and go, hey, this is the absolute truth. This is exactly what's happening. You know what I mean? I might trip over here.
I don't expect you to listen. I don't expect you to tell the absolute truth, but it goes a long way to it. And I think that me and you spent
it does
like
in your mind.
a
But
fair bit of
that was a
time
6 minute long video, homie. That was a 6 minute long video. 6 minutes out of 24 hours that day. And you made up your whole mind based on that 6 minutes.
What's that? Which video are you on about?
The one where you think I took a gun into a restaurant. There's a 6 minute,
Oh,
six
no.
long video.
No, I didn't at all. I just thought to myself, it was on the back end of what had happened to Amber. So you'd gone in there armed, right? You'd left it inside of the car, but I thought he'd gone inside with it. I didn't think, oh, he's not going inside. I thought, fucking good on him for going inside there and
which I could if I wanted to, because it's an open carry state. Go ahead.
Well, anyway, it doesn't matter because you went in. You went into the court. You done that. You pled guilty, but not guilty. What was it called?
I didn't plead guilty, and I beat it.
Diminished responsibility or something. And you walked out there with.
It got thrown out in court. Let's be truthful. It got thrown out in court by the judge.
$120
illegal
in
arrest.
fees.
Hold on, an illegal arrest, and secondarily because they found the weed after arrest that was not valid. She gave me time served on the weed instead of $375 fine. So,
and,
I mean,
and since then,
it's a win. It's a win. Based on the fucking system, it's a win.
Yeah, and since then, because you stuck up for your wife, it's always been downhill because you stood up for your wife.
How about this? The only person who's been arrested in this whole fucking scenario has been me. Okay, so they attacked my wife. Hold on, Rick. They attacked my wife. They were unsuccessful, but they did try. And the only person who's been arrested in this whole scenario is me.
Can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a serious question, like a really serious question?
Well, what I just said is pretty fucking serious, right?
I know, yeah. I understand that. I just want to go a little bit deeper. That's all.
For sure, go.
Was when Evan was calling, the black people the knowledge,
it's painful, but it's also racist.
Was that when it was going on at that point, or it had been happening a lot after that before?
I don't know what that means, but there was one incident. Okay,
it means like when Evan decided to have a go at you.
2017.
You obviously doxed Evan before, and you told everyone where
I didn't do it on purpose, and it was on a live stream that I never posted.
So in retaliation, he decided
a 38-minute long live stream that I never posted.
A dinosaur called Nolik. It was backwards spells.
And honestly, can I say this, man? That me doxing Evan is the weakest fucking dox there ever was. It was on a live stream that never posted. That lasted less than an hour. That YouTube took down because I played 26,000 copyrighted songs back to back. That's what I was doing that night. This wasn't supposed to be
everybody.
Hold on, dude. And I saw him with the BBC comments. And I was just trying to show him pictures that I got from fakers that showed me where he lived. And I accidentally doxed him, but that never got posted. So only the people who were there, which by the way was maybe 20, 30, because whoever wanted to listen to my music, I wasn't even standing in front of the camera. And
you wasn't playing music back then either.
I was playing music the entire time. I played
because you used
on my
to do
playlist called Music Mother Father.
I
played that playlist.
GJB. The only thing you used to do back then was it's the Good Job Buddy show.
Yeah. This was the only time I never did that. I was exhausted. I sat down in my chair. I wanted to listen to music, but I went live for whatever reason. I was live on my laptop, listening to the music on Music Mother Father on my playlist, right? And he came on, Evan came on, and was like, Amber loves BBC. So I started fucking with him, showing him pictures. And I accidentally swiped where his address was. And if you didn't know it was his address, because I didn't talk, I didn't say this is you, nobody would have known. He went on the next day and said that I posted his address on that video that, by the way, never posted, so nobody could see it. It was only 20 people saw that. And if they rewound it and screenshotted it, okay. But it's the weakest dox we've ever seen in this community. There have been way worse doxing in this community since then. It was an accident. It's not that big of a deal.
So you're telling me that there was nothing involved in the Seeing Red that wasn't doxing?
Seeing Red was there were nothing, no last names, no street addresses, no numbers. It was just first names,
excuse
ages.
me, one of his first name was Rob. Is Rob?
Yeah. I did put out first name.
But yeah, you just said that there was no mention of like first name.
I didn't put his last name out. I didn't put any address out. I didn't do any of that.
No, you said
And
his
by the way,
last names.
nobody could guess what Seeing Red was all
so you
about
can say
until
first names
after I told Fakers
Come on,
what it was
GJP.
all about.
You
got to hear what I
remember,
just said. Nobody knew. That video went 5 or 6 days with nobody commenting on it until Fakers told somebody. I don't know how it went to Evan so fast, but Evan knew that day, the day I told Fakers that video had secret messages in it. Evan knew about it, and that's when everybody knew what Seeing Red was about. Nobody knew what that video was about for like 4 or 5 days, dude.
And Seeing Red was about doxing Rob.
Nobody was doxed. You have to have Rob first name, Livonia, Michigan.
No. Don't start saying it now.
Why are you doxing people, man? What the fuck?
Before.
Yeah, that's not doxing though. Y'all do not understand what doxing is if you think that's doxing. Seriously,
we don't.
You have to actually literally give away the address
what I understand,
and their last name because you're allowed to use first names and town names in your conversation.
Yeah, well, yeah, Eddie, I agree there. You can get away with saying first names, but
Seeing Red is still up.
For you to deny that Seeing Red was anything other than a dox for Rob is a fucking lie. That was a dox.
In your opinion, I call it a threat.
It was his entire fucking address in red.
No, it was not. No, it was not. That address was never given in that video. It's still up. Go look at it. Tell me where the address is. I'll Venmo you $100 tonight if you tell me the address.
Well, if it's still up, you should get rid of it.
It's still up. I will fucking share it again. No, there is no doxing going on that video. That video got the name for the live stream that I actually did dox him on. That's how that whole shit happened. This is all conflation, taking two different things that you know a little bit about and putting them together as one story.
My thoughts about you have changed completely. Yeah, there we go. Peeps. Seeing Red totally doxed Evan and Rob.
No, it didn't.
Quit it, Ed. Anyone
on
PC
I'm not going to argue with you people. Man, it's still up.
Okay,
if it was doxing people, it would have been.
So you tell me this, right? I'm assuming that you're going to have an IQ.
Yeah, you don't even know how to do this shit, do you? That's why you get no views. You don't know how to do what we do. You got to dance on the edge of fucking crazy, or you don't get any views. But Eddie, I can dance on the edge of crazy without going over, and that's what's pissing me off.
Eddie, I don't go live. I want to know. I want to know.
I did not ever dox anybody in Seeing Red. I gave only first names. I gave cities. I gave ages, but no last names, no addresses, no numbers, no nothing.
Okay, I'll believe you then. We'll move on from that.
I didn't dox him until the next night.
The
next time I went live. And I accidentally actually flashed his address across the screen. Then I did dox him.
Oh, yeah. Well, there you go.
That's what they're talking about, is when I did dox him.
Huh?
Night I was live on a stream that never got posted because I played copyrighted music the whole night.
How long ago was when Seeing Red was released?
3 years ago.
Was it that long ago? Fucking hell.
Yeah, fucking hell.
Michael Dibble.
By the way, let's remember what I was being attacked for. I was being attacked for saying Mike Dibble was guilty.
You was never attacked? What are you on about?
No, Evan was attacking me because he thought I was saying Mike Dibble was guilty. That's why he was saying my wife fucks black guys in the fucking driveway. Yeah, that's what it was all about.
No, Evan was attacking you because he was
100%.
Right at that
that's
moment.
What it was about, and he'll tell you that's what it was about.
No, because that's how it was. Evan was right at that moment in time.
Evan was right. Mike Dibble was innocent.
No, Evan was the only person that said, "I'll wait until it gets shown, and then I'll make a decision."
Where I have been accused of fucking supporting Mike Dibble, so let's remember that when you're discussing this, okay? So I was getting it from both sides. But go ahead.
Well, I remember you saying,
because
I love you,
followed
Mike.
the same
I
principle.
love you, Mike.
All I
you,
did was
Mike Dibble.
report the
I love
fucking
you.
news. I reported the news. Mike Dibble came out himself and said the only person that had everything accurate was
the news isn't telling other people how you feel about them.
I never said anything about how I feel. All my videos are still up.
You told him you love him.
All of my videos are still up, Rick.
I love you,
Go
Mike.
pull
That's
one
telling
video where I say how I feel about it before the fucking verdict.
I'm not shouting
Please
at you.
do, and I will Venmo you
$100
$100 tonight. I promise you, I never did.
I'm not shouting, am I?
Evan couldn't even fucking prove that. He was mad because I was hearting comments of people who were saying bad things about Mike.
It wasn't that. You was the person.
That was what he did.
You was the person that put it up first.
God, that's on video too, man.
Look what Mike Dibble's up to.
Yeah, you're trying to troll me, dude. I ain't gonna play this game with you, man. All my videos are still up, dude.
Am I shouting?
Yeah, because I gotta talk over you because you talk so goddamn much.
I'm sorry, I'll wait.
You're hard to deal with, dude. It's fucking 95,000 o'clock in the morning over here.
That's great. Can I talk now?
You're worse than my mother-in-law sometimes, honestly, dude. So all my videos are still up, man. If I made mistakes, I would have been struck for those things. They're not. So go watch them if you have to get caught up on shit that happened 3 years ago. I was being attacked for fucking supporting the idea that Mike Dibble was guilty, and I never said he was guilty. And then I was being attacked for supporting that he was innocent when I never said he was innocent.
Didn't. No. You had
all right, cool, bro. Cool, man. Cool. I got you, man. Cool.
He was a support on Mike Dibble.
Yeah. My opinion changed too. Yeah.
That's right. I'm not trying to overtalk you. I'm just saying.
Well,
Evan said I'll wait until I get the facts.
Wrong. You pontificate so goddamn much. You live in pontification land.
Do you understand what pontification is?
I do. That's why I called you pontification land,
and
man.
What does it mean?
You're the mayor of
tell me the abstract justice between pontification and
because you hear a little bit of something and you conflate it with something else you heard.
Pontification.
You know what conflation is, right?
Tell me.
You hear a little bit of one story and a little bit of another story, and you put them together and you call it one story. That's the basic.
No, I'm just thinking. Evan was the person that didn't jump to conclusions. He did. And at the end of the day,
where did I jump to conclusions? No. You can't.
Well,
you got to stop right there.
Evan said,
you got to stop right there and prove that. Okay.
Okay. Well, you can go first.
You said I jumped to conclusions. So where? Prove that. My videos are all still up. Go show me where I jumped to conclusions before. I'm the one who broadcasted the verdict, by the way. You show me where I jumped to conclusions. Go for that.
You was the person that said guilty. You was the first person.
No, I never did. Go show me where I did that, though, please, because I want all these other people who think I said he was innocent to hear it.
I'll just wait.
You're not. All you gotta do is prove it. My videos are up. Go show me. Don't tell me. Show me.
When Mike Dibble did eventually get, he got released, what he'd done, you said you was the first person that released it.
I'm being yelled at for fucking.
You wrote it down. You wrote it down on a piece of paper. And then the entire BJB was predicated on Mike Dibble's.
Hey man, I don't know what you're talking about anymore.
And then anyway, so when Mike Dibble was released, from prison, let me finish. When Mike Dibble was released from prison, right, you begged for him to have an interview with you.
Yeah, I did that because I wanted to.
You said, "Mike, I love you, Mike. I love you, Mike." I did that.
Remember that? Okay. So how would I say he was guilty?
Did you not? Right. Well,
are you playing both sides against me?
Evan turned around and said, "I wasted my money on him. I put money into his. I got
the interview and
books,
closed the deal.
But I don't want to speak
What did
to him
you
again.
do about Mike Dibble? What did you do about Mike Dibble?
But yet you still say, "I love you, Mike." Wasn't for the interview.
I don't give a fuck. I can say that
again. The person who stood up for their own values.
What do you love about Mike Dibble? Why do you bring him up?
I don't love Mike Dibble at all.
You're thinking about him. I didn't bring him up. You brought him up.
In the same sort of mind frame as Evan was, really.
Yeah.
You don't want to believe that it actually happened.
Oh, goddamn. You're going back to saying I thought he was guilty, and now you're saying I thought he was innocent. You're doing both. I was trying to report the fucking fact on Mike Dibble. And I can't do it because I'm not a professional, man. I'm one dude who can do what I can do.
GJB. You sound very similar to Sam.
I'm sorry it didn't please you. All my videos are still up, Rick, and you can go back and watch them.
I know all your videos are up. I know.
Rick,
yeah.
Can I ask you something?
So
why does that like matter now?
He
knows Mike is guilty now. So why does it matter now? I'm just wondering.
Because when it went through at the time, GJB was like, "Oh, it never happened. It never happened. Didn't happen. And he was like adamant.
But why does that matter now? Because now he admits it did happen, right? GJB.
No, but he's also saying that I said it did happen. He's saying that I told everybody it did happen before the verdict, and then I said it didn't happen.
And what I'm saying is, there was a person.
Dude, shut up, Rick. I'm done,
said,
man. It's too late, dude. I can't do this anymore. Good night, y'all.
Wasn't
Thanks
interested
for
in it.
Good night.
They was just like, well, I'll see what happens when the paper comes out.
Dickbag.
Good night. Good job, buddy.
Good night. Good job, buddy. Yeah, so when the paper comes out, it turns out that you've not really done anything wrong. Nothing wrong there.
Listen, Rick. Just because Tyler calls you a
are you two going to abuse me now?
Just because Tyler calls you a golden god, don't act like you're a golden god. Okay.
No, okay.
Calm down.
Jezzy.
I don't plan on attacking you, but you never know.
Natalie, you won't like me, but you realize at some point that I'm harmless. So.
I just think it's funny that Tyler calls you a golden god. Where have I heard that before? Someone calls them
Tyler. Don't listen to anything that Tyler says. Tyler's going out with someone who's got 6 kids and
shut up
for a pit. Well, why are you bear baiting me into talking about that and then telling me to shut up?
I 100% did not bait you to talk about that. What did I just say that baited you to talk about that? I said Tyler calls you a golden god. Who calls themselves the golden god? There's somebody in the community, they call themselves the golden god because nobody else calls them that. His name is Randa. Whatever. What's the Barbie girl video?
I don't fucking know.
Natalie.
What?
Why do you always fuck me up? I can't say shit.
What's wrong? Why can't you say shit?
I don't know. She just fucks me up.
Ain't you tripping, son?
I fuck you up.
She's a weirdo. Get her out of here.
You're a weirdo.
You're a weirdo.
Went a little bit too weird then with GJB.
Jezzy, did you do that on purpose?
Yeah, I made a Natalie sandwich.
Do it again. I'm just kidding.
And in 30 minutes' time, she'll be smacking her hands together. It's all done.
Y'all are silly.
Can we not be angry anymore? You done being so angry, Rick?
No, I'm not angry.
Rick is like, he just hammers people.
No, the last thing we was talking about was GJB.
Totally.
I made a poignant part of information that people shouldn't trust him, and then here we are. Well, people shouldn't trust me anyway. In fact, your father, if you've got a father, should tell you: do not trust anybody unless you've come out of that boy's balls or vagina.
So don't trust anybody unless they're your mom or dad, in other words.
Exactly that.
I trust Jezzy. Is she selling my pictures to you, Rick?
No. What you're saying is you trust Jezzy up to a certain point.
No, I trust
Well, she
Jezzy.
trusts me with like everything, eh?
Everything. Everything you're saying, right? Absolutely.
Most
everything.
of it, yeah.
Even my vagina.
Right. So imagine you got the launch codes for something in Ukraine. Right? Would you pass them on to Natalie? Would you?
No,
would you tell
not
her,
like that. We're not gonna be
even though you
weird.
got told not to pass them on?
We don't need to
Don't
give each
mention it.
other passwords. Like that's weird.
Yeah, that's weird shit, bro. What you talking about?
If I asked Jezzy for her password, she would probably scream at me.
I was like, bitch, you crazy.
Yep.
I'd suggest checking Natalie Jezzy 022, Jeznat 0022.
Is that our
I
only
don't
friend?
get it.
Your passwords.
Oh, yeah, my passwords are all Jezzy's name. Duh.
That'd be funny.
You know what, Natalie? You doe-eyed person, you.
Oh, God. What do you mean?
He's always got to go to the eyes.
And that, she fucks me off, and she obviously annoys you as well. And she doesn't eat loud. She doesn't eat loudly. She's just like
annoy me like
someone who's been
what
around.
Do you mean?
Huh?
Why would you say that?
Say what?
You just said she annoys you like she annoys me. Why? She don't annoy me. Why would you say that?
She doesn't annoy me. What was that? She's got delicious things like jelly beans and.
Yeah, she's got all the goods, and you're over there talking shit.
Right, that's a lie. I can guarantee you that's a lie. 30 flavors of jelly bean. There's no way that there's 30 flavors of jelly bean. I can tell you 9. Pineapple, orange, lemon.
They got bogey flavored jelly beans, you know.
Okay, let me read you all the flavors, Rick. Blueberry, bubblegum.
Wait. You don't have to read them to me. If you can just look at shellac is one color. SHELAC. Shellac. And then you tell me whether you still want to eat them. You'll see it on the ingredients. Shellac is an ingredient in the jelly beans.
Isn't that a nail ingredient too?
It is a nail ingredient, but it's made from dung beetles.
Well, guess what?
That's
I'm
disgusting.
still eating them.
Oh, I'm 30 of them. Did you know that if you're going to have peanut butter, there's particles in the USDA that say you can have up to 8,000 small particles in peanut butter. That means what?
Myth.
She says it's fake.
Fake
news.
No. No, not true. Not at all. You can have up to 8,000 particles.
This is my favorite
million.
one. It's popcorn.
Okay. All right. She so annoys me, you know, Jess.
Why?
I don't know. She's all right for a bit, and then she just fucking annoys me.
Right. Well, I've been comfortable with her for a year, so
I know, and that I think
you
that's
just chill. She's awesome, and you tripping.
We'll see what she's got to say.
I think he's kidding.
Yeah, April 1st, motherfucker.
He's just testing the water.
You have 5 minutes to joke.
Yeah, 5 minutes to joke with her.
And my dad had 10 minutes to choke.
Choke?
Everybody thought I was pulling an April Fool's when I didn't go live right away. When I was late.
Why were you late, Jezzy and Rick?
Because we were busy talking.
I don't know what I've been told.
I was surprised that you didn't start with Rick. Like, where did Rick go?
He wanted to go backstage. I don't know.
Rick went backstage?
That's where he wanted to go.
Ricardo.
Natalie, do you know what an Arduino is?
Huh?
Do you know what an Arduino is?
I can hear you.
Arduino. ARDUIN.
Arduino. I don't know what the fuck that is.
I don't know what that is, Rick.
Cool. It's like an Arduino. It's like a ARDUIN. Never mind. Doesn't matter.
Okay. I was gonna try to figure it out.
Have you seen how shiny they can get black these days?
Have I seen
Cliff's
what?
got his friend over there. Cliff
I've got
can't handle Rick.
Yeah, well, can we have someone else? So we're gonna have a chat. So we don't have to sound like an asshole.
I just said Cliff doesn't want to come up here.
I mean, I love myself some Jezzy. I really do. Rick episode.
Yeah,
Natalie,
Rick, where the hell you been?
as beautiful as you are, you can just keep on eating that off screen.
Rick, why don't you just stop paying attention to her?
I knew you were gonna say that like I was.
Well, chill the fuck out, dude. You tripping.
Okie dokie then.
Calm down, Rick. Every little thing. It's gonna be alright. What the fuck is that?
You're a
What
dick.
the fuck is that? AJ's the one that chews like a horse. She chews like a goddess.
Leanne owns 2 horses now.
Where they? Where?
Ned lying to you.
Where are these horses at?
They're not here, obviously.
Well, duh. Do you go and ride them with her?
No. They've not even appeared into my life yet.
What?
They've not appeared into my life yet.
That's weird.
I'd have to go through with all the finances with it to agree. You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Natalie's dad has horses.
What about horses? The fuck you talking about, Rick? You got horses, but you don't.
Natalie's dad has horses. So
No, he doesn't.
what have you done with all your space then? Not spent it on horses. Have you invested it in? Oil, horses, Pavlovians.
Oil? My dad doesn't have oil. Why? Because we're Middle Eastern?
I'll shake it up and I'll get you to spill something.
You know, Rick, you tripping.
Don't worry,
you
Jezzy,
heard that.
he won't. He won't.
You heard that line? He said he's gonna shake you up and get you to
I
spill
know.
something.
He won't.
Yeah, well, do you not think do you think I meant that on purpose, do you? Or do you think it was just like a joke? You really think that I'm negative towards you, Natalie? Do you really think that?
No.
Of all the people that you could speak to in the background and who's honest and stuff, and you think that I'm against you, Jez?
No, I don't think you have anything against me. I just think that Jezzy's been burned, and so she doesn't want me to end up like her.
No.
That's all.
I've never been negative against Jezzy. I don't know if you've not been.
Yeah, you have been.
Jezzy's just a bit overprotective, probably.
You've been negative towards me. How you gonna lie?
I don't mind. I've been the same. You love her, she loves you. Overprotective.
What?
No, it's just that she just looks out, and I look out for her.
Right, I've
and
got a
you
shield.
Should look out for us, and we would look out for you. Just any friends should look out for
I should
each
look
other's
out.
back.
I look out. I've been a nice person all the time with you and Jezzy. And other people as well.
But not always with me, Rick.
I'm not an hazel. Not all the time with you. Not all the time with everybody.
Have you always been nice to Jezzy, Rick?
I have always tended to. Well, are we on live?
Yes, we're live. So
I've always been nice to her. Then,
He's confused because we had like an all-day private one day.
Yeah, he's confused because I never go live. He's like, "What the fuck?"
yeah,
We're
because they have to do
live?"
different things, don't they? Obviously, but I don't know. Well, so it's up to her, but she can do what she wants. Fuck yous.
That was fun though.
Yeah, that was litty.
That day.
Well, because all I'm looking at is Natalie. I'm thinking, has she got cherries? Like I asked, has she got some cherry based? There's cherries now.
We don't really get cherry flavored things.
We're on the season now for. You can get sugared sugared cherries. Fucking delicious.
Oh man, they got these things at Speedway. They're kind of like Slurpees, but they're like more slushy, like more juice like, I guess. I don't know. They're delicious.
Yum.
But they fucking have like all these different flavors. And I mix together the strawberry and the mango, and it's fucking amazing.
Well, on this place where I am, there's a Long Barn. On the back of Long Barn, they've got these ripe cherry trees that are just dropping the cherries now. That are like pulpy, sweet, delicious. Right? So
you know, cherries I think are pretty fucking famous in Michigan.
I don't know.
I love
I know that
I love cherries, and my dad does too.
Anything that smells like cherry, if it smells like cherries, if it tastes like cherries, I'm
Nothing
going to eat
beats
it.
real cherries, though.
Cherries is delicious. The
like
smell
cherry
of it.
flavored things and smells of it are totally different from real cherries.
Yeah,
do you have those things that you plug in the sockets and they let the smell go into the air?
Yeah, wallflowers. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, have you got one that's like cherry? It's like black cherry forest.
I don't like those. See, I like. That's really
cherry
fucking
scented
weird.
candles are weird.
I like Japanese cherry blossom. That's like my favorite flavor. Japanese cherry blossom. Well, one time I showed my lotion and it was that. So I think Rick just remembers that.
Uh-huh. He's getting weird.
I don't think so. If you're saying that you don't like cherries, why do I remember cherries?
Japanese cherry
and I don't think that you have some sort of regime.
Regime.
I do have a regime, whatever that means. A regimen. A regimen.
I come in at the top stairs, and then after realizing that no one's going to cut me anything, and I eat it to myself, I go down onto the second level, make sure the third and the second bedroom are completely closed, and then I come back up and laugh at everybody.
I didn't even understand. It sounded like a different person.
Why don't you let me and Jezzy come and live with you for a week?
Jezzy can live with me for a week, but why the fuck do you need to, you grown man?
You'll never know.
Creepy. They're both muted. What the fuck? Are you guys having a powwow?
I got hiccups. I hate hiccups.
And you had them bad that one day, remember?
Yeah, they suck.
Okay, bye now.
Calm down, Flick. What's wrong with the break? What's wrong?
Big difference between Russia and Ukraine. I just want to get some.
Awkward. She's gonna come in here and be like, "What? I'm trying to sleep."
Popcorn do sound good.
That's good.
So what's next on the agenda?
Peeps is next on the agenda. She's going to come up and she's gonna have a chat with us with a slaggy voice.
We're gonna go microwave peeps.
I don't know, but I reckon if we clap slowly, she'll come up.
That sounds like a fast.
Come up, peeps. Let me see.
Rick, how do you feel about my chewing tonight? Some days you hate it, some days you love it.
I'm trying my best to put it to the back of your mind. I'm aware it's happening, and you know it's.
Peeps, can you hear my chewing?
Well, we hear the popcorn crunching. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's not like it goes unnoticed, like a silent chewing.
It's pretty fucking hard to be silent when you chew fucking popcorn. The hell?
Damn it, Peeps.
No, Peeps doesn't like coming on my panel. She likes going on Junie Pie's panel. That's what I heard.
Peeps said if she turns her camera on that I would break up with you and go for her. She said that, Jezzy.
What?
Peeps said that if Peeps turns her camera on and I see what Peeps looks like, that Peeps is gonna, or I'm gonna break up with Jezzy and date Peeps. That's what Peeps told me one time. Because I was like, Peeps, everybody says you're hot. What do you
Peeps
look
is
like?
Tripping. Peeps
Natalie trying to flip it round, trying to get Jezzy jealous.
Peeps, you did though.
See what you want. I see what you got.
I'm like, Peeps, everybody says you're hot. What do you look like?
Peeps isn't hot. Peeps is like, what, 42 years of age. She's just gone past like being hot.
Peeps always denies it was her that said anything.
Peeps, I don't know. It was like a P. I think.
Yeah, it was always a clone.
Peeps, it was adorable. I thought it was so funny. So don't even worry, girl. You're 52. Hell yeah. Cheers to that. Cheers.
Cheers. You know, it's 3 a.m. It's time for the dog to go outside.
Is it time to go private?
We could do that too.
Maybe Azel will join if we go private.
Maybe. You never know.
Azel's not allowed to join.
Why the fuck not?
Fuck
you, Rick. Cost you $20 to join.
Oh, is that how it is it? Azel's not been around for a while, and Azel had me blocked.
He was in here today.
I asked him, why? What's the reason? It's still not giving me an actual reason yet. So it upsets. The reason why is because it upsets me greatly that I don't know why he doesn't like me.
It upsets you greatly to not know why someone doesn't like you.
I'll be right back. Talk amongst yourself.
Do I have to?
Yes, because I'm going to go let the dog out.
Okay.
Yeah. So you got left alone with me now. What are you going to do?
What are you about to say to me is my question.
Didn't? I was going to leave you alone, man. I wasn't going to say anything.
I'm so fancy and futuristic. I can hear you while I let the dog out now. So calm down, bruh.
Well, that's good for you.
Because we have matching ones now. Ha ha.
You have matching ones, what? What?
Mine go in the ear and hers go outside the ear. But they're both red.
You got red things that go in your ears. Are they not dog dicks?
They're like earbuds.
God bless you.
We wanted matching colored ones.
I'm sure you did. You'll get it one day. Be all right.
Are you mad because you're not matching us? You can go get a red pair.
No, I'm just happy that you're happy. That's all.
Are you happy that we're happy? Like someone's actually happy that we're happy?
Yeah, I actually am.
Just kidding. A lot of people are. So thank you. Are you happy?
No.
Why?
Just not. You never heard that song? It says, it's like, hey, how you doing? I'm doing just fine. I lied. I'm crying inside.
Are you crying inside? You're muted. Well, that's sad. If you're crying inside, you should be happy. How can we make you happy? I'm really high. I normally would not pry. But why are you unhappy? While you're muted, I'll read the chat. Peeps, don't be sorry. It was funny as fuck. It was like a joke. You were joking around. So anyways, I know that people get really offended when I eat, so I'm just making sure to keep eating. Also, Jezzy and Rick, I hate you both for leaving me alone. It's no longer April Fool's, so...
It doesn't surprise me that Rick went quiet. He's being weird.
What'd he do?
What?
Like,
he said he don't like your ass, so of course he went quiet.
That's why he went quiet?
Nah, I don't know. I'm just fucking around. Who knows?
Well, yeah. Jezzy.
So, Natalie.
Yeah?
You get done with this popcorn?
No. Do I look done?
Nope. It sounds good, though. Is it a flavor, or is it just plain and boring?
Just plain, but so good.
Boring.
It ain't boring, bitch.
It ain't even cheddar in it.
I don't like cheddar.
Lame. Is that what you've been eating for the longest when you eat popcorn, or were you making it in the microwave?
I was making it in the microwave. Because, like, they never have this shit anywhere. But No joke, this tastes like movie theater popcorn. It's so fucking good. Even though it's skinny pop, it doesn't fucking taste like it.
That's what's up, though.
It's bomb.
Yeah, I'm eating one of them strawberry shortcake ice cream bars. Now that's delicious.
Mmm. That peaches and cream ice cream was so good yesterday.
That's creepy, peeps.
Wow.
Creepy.
Peeps, wow. He did not want you to break up with him.
So, Natalie.
Yeah.
Sounds like it's time to party in private.
Agreed. It is. That's weird.
That's reckless, peeps.
Yeah.
Any fucking way. We appreciate y'all hanging out. I appreciate everybody that came up on the panel to hang out and have a good time. We're going to get the fuck up out of here. You ain't got to go home, but you got to get the hell out of here. Cheers,
unless you
everybody.
just want to rewatch.
Have a good weekend, y'all. We'll see you in the next one.
Cheers.
Here's Al.
Bye.
Rick says bye too, fuckers.